I think what I'll do, Ron, is like keep you around for commentary through the whole thing.
Okay.
Your mic just went low again.
Oh, that was position. Okay, sounds good.
All right. Just gonna do an intro and then I'll bring you back in.
Sounds good.
Oh, and I'm sitting here talking, and we're live. All right, this is One Last Midnight. Today we're doing a little bit of Astroneer, and I forgot my camera was, or my microphone was on. So everyone's like, shh, it's starting. I keep Ron in for a little bit of commentary. Let me bring him in, since I kind of blew that one. Ron, what's going on, buddy?
Doing well. Hopefully everyone is also.
Definitely. Can you guys tell me if we're 5x5? How's Ron's audio? If it's a little low, I can bump him up even more.
1, 2.
Jimmy, what's going on? TBA. Jeff. What's up, people? Are we 5x5? Azure, what's going on? Astro Time, what's up? Jimmy. How am I supposed to pass your hours on stream? I don't know the answer to that question. Azure, thanks for following. So let me tell you how we're going to do tonight. There were some people that couldn't be here for the live, so they asked to be recorded. Ron and I are going to be here the entire time. You can ask us questions or give us comments, feedback. So I've got 3 videos that I pre-recorded, and we'll just go ahead and we'll play those out, and I'll let you know who we're looking at. I think on each one I say everybody's name, but I just want to make sure. But the first person that's going to be up is going to be Astro Time. So let's go ahead and get started, my friends. All right, so I've met Astro Time here on the road, and take us over to your plot. Oh, let me know. Is that like too loud? Is that really too loud? If it is too loud, let me know, and I can turn it down. If that was like crazy loud. Because in my ear, it's crazy loud. But I don't know if it's crazy loud for you guys. So we're going to start it again. If it's too loud, say too loud, and then I'll turn it down. All right, so I've met Astro Time here on the road, and take us over to your plot. Show us what you've got.
So first, there's the hydrogen autoloader for the jetpacks over here. You can go through any of the sensors, it will turn on the auto arm, and when you get out, it will turn it off.
So talk to me a little bit about this whole setup. So this is just, you've got a bunch of hydrogen sitting here. So it's not automated in the sense of the hydrogen production, it's just really automated in the sense of loading up your backpack.
No, the hydrogen production is on Calidor.
On Calidor, you said?
Yes.
Okay, cool. And so when I walk out of this, so it fills me up for as many as I possibly want, and
yes.
then shuts off. This is actually a really nice setup. I like your use of the little sensor array, the arches for little loading area and unloading area.
And you can also fly from the top.
Oh, you can fly in from the top and land in and be able to get loaded up. Nice. Except I did that and I died. Give me a second. I'll be right back. So that was the hydrazine auto loader. So what else do you have going on?
Another hydrogen autoloader, but for the hydrogen thruster this time. So over here I have an access tunnel. So I have a storage of hydrogen and an auto arm over there feeding the thruster.
Nice. It seems like you've got a lot of arms going on here. So what all is going on down here? Is this just a lot of extra stuff? But you have 2 arms, it looks like, a couple canisters of hydrazine, that are offloading to the storage, that are going to the arms, and then going to another platform which has some sort of sensor configuration. What is this sensor configuration doing exactly?
So when the platform gets empty, these two auto arms get turned on to refill the platform and then shut off again.
And then what about up here in this area up here? What's happening up here?
Up there. So there's a switch to turn the auto arm on or off. And there's a power sensor that's connected to a light up there on the surface to tell me if the auto arm is on or off.
And that's all. Everything is firing off at the moment that they break. The shuttle breaks through.
No.
No. So what happens?
It's like, so it works like this. If I want to go to another planet, I go through the sensor. Oops, it wasn't.
No, I saw it load. I saw the hydrazine load up.
Yeah, I know. Just let's wait that it turns off. So this light is telling me that it's on. And now it's off. So if I want to go to another planet, I go through the sensor, I get in the shuttle, and when I come back, I go through the sensor again, and it turns that arm on to refuel the thruster.
Interesting. So the only way that this whole thing messes up, though, is if somebody doesn't go through the light, right? Doesn't go through the archway.
Yes.
Yes. So how would you bulletproof this? Wrap the entire shuttle with arches so that you have
I would put this big sensor on top of the shuttle.
Okay.
But I didn't do that because sometimes it gets flown off into space with the shuttle colliding with the sensor.
Does it really?
Yes.
Wow, I wonder if System Error knows about that. It shouldn't do that. It should allow for it to go through, right?
Yes.
All right, well, that's really cool. So, it's a nice little prep for you when you get back. You go walk through the sensor, or if this was working, that you could have this arch doing it. It would reload the shuttle back up with hydrazine. What if it's not, like, you haven't used it all? It just doesn't do anything, right?
Yeah, it just doesn't do anything. The alarm gets turned on, but it doesn't do anything since the thruster will be full.
Totally full, right. That is a cool way to keep your thruster filled up with hydrazine. I like this concept a lot. Okay, that's neat. So you've got two hydrazine auto-loading systems, one for your backpack for your jetpack, and then another one for the hydrazine thruster for the shuttle. What else have you got going on here?
So I also have automated trade platforms.
And it also looks like you got an automated scrap system too. That's all part of it?
So this is
oh Jesus.
the automated part.
Yeah.
And this is a manual part. So this one is faster, but this one is automated.
Talk to me about this crazy sensors things that you've got going on over here. What is this all hooked up to?
That's linked to these buttons over here. So on the platform, you have from left to right. You can choose between saying to the system, fill me up a medium canister, fill me up a large canister, or I want to set up my own counting, so that's an option. So then you go to the trade platform and choose your resource. What do you want?
Anything. Probably something that needs to be smelted, right? Since we're going to use the smelters.
Yeah. So let's do copper then. So
a
then
few moments
you go
later.
over here and you say, I want a medium canister. So this light is on. And then you go to this button and you start it.
Wow, this is where signs really are necessary inside of Astroneer, because no one would know other than you that that first button was a medium canister. Right, so you have medium canister, and the next one over is what, a large canister, and what's the third one over?
Manual option.
Manual option,
Like,
okay.
how many do you want?
Right.
So a silo would be the manual option. A lot of more silos would be the manual option.
Got it. So you are pulling from some scrap resource to load this up.
Yes.
And then it fires this sucker off. You have 8 arms there? How did it took off the arms? It took off all the scrap before it left. Are you using a glitch?
Yes.
Okay. So the trade platform. So this is not really a real world scenario. You're using a glitch of the trade platform. You're pulling off all the scrap before it leaves, and then you're getting the resource back. So you're only ever using 8 scrap to get your resources. Yes. I see. I thought they fixed that long time ago. Clearly they have not. But okay, so let's take this from more of a real world example. A real world example would be, I've got some scrap resource, I've got an automated scrap process that is loading up the trade platform, and the rest of this works, right? Is that correct?
Yes.
Okay.
It works.
Well, that's pretty neat. I mean, the glitch is fine. Glitches in the game, who really cares? But if somebody didn't want to use a glitch, for people that are watching this, just know that you don't have to use this. Wow. Well, this is cool. Is there anything else you wanted to show me today, or did that cover it all?
Yes, there is. So there's this now.
Jesus. What is this?
So this is a countdown, but you can also, there's an optional mode which is stopwatch.
I'm looking at the spaghetti mess over here. There's no way you're going to be able to explain all of this in any kind of time frame. If anybody's watching this and is interested in learning how to make this, is there something that you have written up already on how to create this? Did you write it down, or is it just in your head?
It's just in my head.
It's just in your head. All right. Well, good luck. It's Astro time. Don't ping me. Ping Astro time. Let's see it, bud.
So there's this light over here that tells me if it's on countdown or on stopwatch mode. So off is countdown and on is stopwatch.
Okay.
So if I want countdown, I have to first set the timer to how much time I want to be counted. So how much do you want?
Let's do just 10. Well, I don't want to do. You got 4 panels there. That'd be too long to do like 4 panels worth of seconds. Let's do 10 seconds is fine.
And so now this is the start stop button.
I see. You're using the dark to indicate.
Actually, that should be the day. And this should be during the... Yeah, there's a... Yeah. So there you go.
I'm surprised Astroneer doesn't die with all this stuff that's going on here. I mean, look at all this. That is crazy. Wow. Well, this is going to be an enormous amount for people to absorb. But at any rate, like I said, if you want to learn more about this, reach out to Astro Time, and maybe he'll share the information of what he's got going on there. Or maybe even have a video on it. I have no idea, but reach out to him, let him know. All right. Well, is there anything else? The timer is awesome. It's an incredible feat. I wouldn't even know where to begin with this type of thing. And I love the automated trade platforms. Was there anything else you've got to show me today?
No, there isn't.
There isn't. Well, thank you for participating in this PLOTS challenge, whatever thing you have going on that Ron had set up. I think you guys made a great use of it. This is really, really impressive. All right, so let's talk about this for a second, because we didn't really sit down and talk about this in the beginning. So not everybody could be here for the live stream. So I've got three people that could not be here to participate in the live stream, that participated in the PLOTS challenge. But I have Ron with me. Ron, why don't you explain the whole concept of the PLOTS challenge? You know, how it came about. If you want to talk about the dedicated server, talk about the dedicated server for Astroneer, all that stuff.
Right. So what happened was we decided to see if that was a way we could have a long-running save where we have multiple players come in and work in, for lack of a better term, a community. So that's what we did. So we went into creative mode and we set up the plot save. The plot save is 8 plots. They are about 60 paces square.
And let me stop you for a second, because I'm in the game, and so everybody that is looking at the screen right now, this is what he's talking about. This is the file that has the 8 plots, and you can see how big they are. Okay, go ahead.
Okay, and there's the main road that you're running down, and on the left hand side, there's 4 plots. On the right hand side, there's 4 plots. Each plot is painted with a color of its beacon. So anything that owner does, they should mark it with the beacon. So if they go to another planet and set up an outpost, they put their color beacon down just to mark that that's their plot. If you go to one of the signs, originally all of the signs said open, O-P-E-N. And the idea was that a user would come in, find a plot that he likes, and change the sign from saying open to his name or initials or whatever they wanted to put on it. So we can see we had Arctic Wraith 06 over on your left, and on the right, I think that's Michael G's plot. So I put Ron, Kilmowski put Kill. So whatever you wanted to do to mark your plot. And then what we said, since this was our first time running this, do whatever you want to do. You know, you want to build something, you want to just play around, build a regular base, whatever you want to do. This save went up November of last year. It came down twice for the limited time events to run on the dedicated server, and then it went right back up. Sometimes, you know, Mighty Wolf was probably one of the heavier users until Astrotime got here and got busy. But people would come and go. Some people came, they didn't do a lot. Some people did a lot and then moved on. So the idea was, you know, will this thing last? Fortunately, we did not have any griefers come in and cause any problems. So things ran well.
All right, and so for you guys that don't know, since Astroneer has had dedicated servers since the beginning, we've had dedicated servers. It was first a whitelisted server, and then it's turned into just a completely open server. So any of you guys that have Astroneer, I have, if you look at my Discord, there's a DS info area for the dedicated server under the Astroneer section, which talks about rules and how to get in. And then there's a DS chat area where you can talk to people via text. And then there's also a voice channel, which we expect you, if you're on the server, to be in the voice channel. That way you can communicate with any of the other players and stuff. So, I mean, it's run pretty well. I mean, we've had some problems through the life of the server, but otherwise, I think everybody has been great. The Astroneer community is a fantastic group of people. People who are still playing it are very passionate about the game and are always very excited about new content, so on and so forth. Was there anything you wanted to add to that overview, or shall we go on to the next victim?
I think we can move on. The only other thing I will say is that we just started a new save. Yesterday, I think it was, or day before. It's a no digging challenge that Mighty Wolf is running. So anyone that would like to join in, after the live stream tonight, the server will be back in its normal form, open to anybody to join in. As you said, the rules are there in Discord. Please, you know, abide by them, but it's welcome. It's, you know, we're welcoming everyone and it's open to all. So please come and join us.
Are they pinned on the top with the current thing going on, is, you know, or are they buried in chat?
It's not buried because it just started. It's on the first page. What I will do, and what we decided we will start doing now on, is pin whatever the current activity is.
Yeah, that'd be good.
That way, if you just happen to drop in and you haven't been there in a week or two, you can see what's going on.
Absolutely. Okay, well, let's get into White Mighty Wolf's. I don't want to call him White Wolf because we have a White Wolf, and I keep seeing his name every once in a while. But it's Mighty Wolf that did his section, and like I said, this is another pre-recorded. Mighty Wolf went long with his pre-recording, so I chopped it down. And Mighty Wolf, if you're watching, sorry, but I chopped you up, buddy. So enjoy, everybody. All right, we're heading over to Mighty Wolf's plot to see what he is going to show us today. I'm going up his ramp of pain, and he's got some sort of... What the hell is this, dude? What is this?
This is my replacement for the pathetic RTGs now. This is my only power source.
Wow. So you've got 4, is it right? 4, or is it 6 extra large wind turbines?
6.
6. Nice. And they're feeding your entire base. So I have a couple things on the list that you wanted to show. One was some sort of scrapping feature. Unidentified scrapping feature. A scrap factory and user interface, and community resource sharing. So why don't we take a peek at those, my friend?
Which one do you want to go first?
Let's start with the first one. You say you got a scrap glitch. I just saw a scrap glitch. Kind of more of a trade platform glitch, but I'm sure you have... you say you have a scrap glitch? Let's go ahead and take a look at that.
Okay, so this is the scrap glitch machine that I have. And I was the first one who built the scrap glitch machine on this plot save. Over on this wall, you see a medium storage sitting on a medium A platform. This is my control panel. And I've got 4 buttons on top. The first from the left is just for the lights. It turns on the lights so you can see everything clearly. The second button is active or enable signal that enables certain things in this room. And the third one starts the machine. If you want to start the machine and see how it runs, you can press the button or activate the button. It has a flight light.
All right, so I started it, and it looks like it's pulling scrap off of the platform, putting it off the storage and putting it onto the trade platform. And is this doing something very... Yes, it is. To what Astro is doing. I can see you stacked it much better than he did, but I can see the ripples over there. Okay, very nice.
Yeah, that's basically the whole thing, but there is a little bit difference between my machine and Astro's. I think Astro has more auto arms. I just got 4. I used to have 8. It didn't work well with 8. I was losing more than I could gain. So I had my auto arms removed from this place, and now there are 4. And because of how the auto arms work with the storage and the platform, I had to have something fill up the medium storage on the back here and pull it off so it can get the 2 signals, the empty and the full. And I had this just with a medium, with a large A platform. But the thing with those were, like, auto arms didn't quite like that. Like, if you have a bare platform and you have some auto arms all going at the same time, want to put something on the platform, they're not going to do it exactly right all at once. They're going to go one by one. Like, it's very slow. So I had to make the compound going on and off the platform. I mean, the storage to turn the signals as I should. And the whole machine here is just like basically this delay repeater. This is the difference between a normal machine and a scrap glitch. There is some delay between when the trade platform is going up and when the auto arms start to grab things off of it. I have it sitting at 6 cycles. You can, if you have a better machine, you can set it to 3. And it depends on the machine and how slow it gets.
Wow.
And we can go outside and see the
Very cool.
indicator. On top of my shelter, you see a work light turning on and off.
And what is that telling you?
It's telling me the machine has just made the whole platform full of scrap,
So
and you can like replace the large canisters.
It's full. So okay. So right. So you've got you've got a little warning indicator saying, "Hey, look, your machine's turned off. Go do something." All right. What else do you have to show me? You said you had a scrap factory
next.
and user interface. What is that all about? Was that part of what we saw downstairs, or no? That's something different.
Yeah, it's the scrap factory downstairs and something on top in my plot, so we can go check this one first if you want. This is the scrap line, or what we call it, the scrap factory. This is basically the factory that shreds medium generators and like it replenishes itself and give us some profit. And we prepare some scrap over here in this section for some customers. They give us tungsten, we give them scrap. This is the whole deal.
Okay, so you're saying somebody wants scrap, so they bring you a bunch of tungsten. You turn around and generate a bunch of medium generators that is then scrapped, and they get that scrap. But you're saying you have excess medium generators, which you can then turn around and you scrap this off, and so that's going to be your profit over here on this side.
Yeah, this is our profit, whatever we get from here. This is the user interface. This is the second part of the scrap factory. This is what gives people the scrap. This is what they deal with. The way it works is that you give it your tungsten. Like, for example, I have some tungsten on this medium storage, or some tungsten in this medium resource canister, or the large one. You put the tungsten in one of these slots, doesn't matter. I mean, it matters only if you're choosing which side. If you're putting this in this side, you can't take it until the machine is done. You put it here, you press the button, you wait for the machine to do its job. And its job is to give you right amount of scrap, exactly equal to the amount that you brought tungsten.
Show it to
Counts
me.
the tungsten, and it gives you exactly that amount of scrap.
Let's see it. I want to see it in action.
And before you do it, it is some kind of idiot proofs. Like if you don't bring anything and you press the button, it'll give you the correct thing. Do you see the button in the middle of the X? Then you should just hover your mouse over it and press your button, the F button. I'll do it.
Yes, please.
If you put... Okay, so just like now, if we're not putting anything on the machine and we're pressing the button, it detects there's nothing in the machine. And it gives you the X.
Okay. I see what you're doing. Yep.
What if you put the tungsten on it, it detects that there's something on the machine. And what it does is that it tests to see if it's tungsten or something else. If it's something else and not tungsten, it'll also give you the X.
Oh,
Right,
interesting.
here goes.
So how are you identifying if it's not tungsten?
Well, there's one auto arm grabbing the tungsten and putting it somewhere else. That somewhere else is where it detects if something is coming in or not.
I see.
You see the lights on top?
Mm-hmm.
That's kind of a please wait message. That's why I'm calling it a user-friendly interface.
Your order is complete. Wow. That's really cool. So they don't see what's downstairs. You just, I mean, I come here. This is where I'm doing my stuff at, right?
Yeah.
Wow. So if I brought you 400 though, that would be quite some time, wouldn't it?
Yeah, almost half an hour.
Half an hour to get my order completed.
You just basically put it and go do something else, and you come back. It's
Come
full
back.
scrap.
Yes, right. Anything else that you want to show off while you have me here? Or did we
There was
cover
some more,
everything on your list?
I think, yeah, basically. But we had some gases in my sign. That was part of the resource community also. No one else has done it. I was the only one. So I put this in front of my sign to make it look cool. And I have one more thing. It's so tiny. Like, this is the last one. This is the finder, scanner, whatever. We had a lot of incidents of losing our stuff or having them drop to Astro's thingies on the back of his display.
Mm-hmm.
To see the whole mess over there. Like if something dropped in there, you couldn't just find and go grab it. We had to use this auto arm to grab it for us. Just had to set the filter to the right thing. And this would be so much easier. Like if something dropped in the middle of those buttons and cables, we could just ruin the whole thing.
Yes,
by
yes,
clicking
right,
something.
by trying to grab something, right.
Yeah, this is the best, best case scenario.
That is funny. So an RTG to an auto arm to some sort of filtered resource, and well, you put a storage or yourself even behind it, and it'll just pick up the items that have fallen on the floor or gotten messed up in some wires. That's cool.
You would just pick it up like this and go through the whole thing.
Nice, nice. It's your vacuum cleaner. I love it. All right, cool. Well, I think that's going to end and wrap this up. I appreciate you walking me through all of this and sharing this stuff with you, with us. And yeah, really cool. Cool stuff, Wolf. I appreciate it. All right, so the only part that I didn't share with Wolf's build, which was part of the editing process, was he had set up this... I think he said it was him and maybe somebody else, but he had set up this medium resource canisters along the road of every single resource that you can possibly get in the game. And I think it's all. And so gases over here is what he was saying, and then, you know, those resources back there, and then there's some raw resources and process resources, and everything is kind of available. So if you had gone into this plot save, there was resources that were made available to any player that went in there that wanted to spin up, you know, whatever they wanted to spin up, which I thought was really cool. That was very nice of, you know, for them in the community to have that all set up for them. And I just want to add to this. If you guys want this save file, and correct me if I'm wrong, Ron, but you can download this save file from somewhere. Is that right?
Unmute the mic. Yes, it is in the share area for the public server.
Okay, so for those of you guys that aren't aware, we have a shared section inside of our little community, and it's on any of my Astroneer videos. It's a link to a OneDrive section where you can get into the Astroneer shares and then pull down many, many, many different Astroneer save files. So there's like challenges there. There are racetracks there. Warfrat put out several really cool racetracks. I think there's a racetrack by Michael G in the community. There, like I said, there's a bunch of different challenge files in there. There's Gina's alternate starts. There's my alternate cave starts. There's all kinds of stuff in there. So if you're interested in looking and downloading any of that stuff, please feel free, and you can get this file here as well. So the last person that wanted to be pre-recorded was Kilmowski, and the reason why is that dude is up at like 3 o'clock in the morning, and he goes to bed at I don't know when, but he is definitely not on during this time. So Kilmowski has his section that he wants to show. So let me go ahead and get that ready for you guys, and we'll play that up. And then we'll move on to other parts of this. So here we go. All right, back on Plots Road, heading over to Kilmowski's area. Let's go ahead and see what Kilmowski's got for us. All right, there he is. What's going on, Kill?
Hey there, Midnight. The first thing I'm going to show you is what we call slow shredding, so slow scrapping, and it's based on wolframite that I get off the solo.
Night turns.
Turn it into tungsten, which turned into floodlights, and then shredded in the small scrapper down there, or medium as they call it. I call it small, but and the process is slow because of that scrapper, because it can only do one at a time.
What? How much? What's the conversion rate on this? Because is it 1-for-1 still, or
No, 1.5.
you'd probably only build this like after you have the extractor, right? You wouldn't.
No, you wouldn't do it until you had the Thumper's extractor, right?
And so, if somebody wanted to build this on their base and stuff, how many bytes do you think this would probably take up? Do you
I don't know because I went back and looked at my. Unfortunately, everything's unlocked, so I can't tell you how many bytes Thumper takes, but it's quite a bit. I mean, Thumper's.
I think it's 15,000
mid-game at least,
mid-game,
if not later.
That's not a bad deal. So, how long does it?
It's not.
So, I guess it's depends on how much power you're getting the Thumper from on the Thumper, but you could do this like maybe once a. Well, you're on the server, so you'd walk away.
I'm on the server, so I would walk away.
Yeah, it'd be full the next day, right?
Yeah, we've got the Thumpers running on low power because it's on the server. If I was doing this on a single-player game, my Thumpers would be running on RTGs, not on slow power. As much as I like slow power,
okay,
I wouldn't do that. Not on single player.
All right. Well, this is a neat little scrap production system you've got going on here. And I think ultimately, if you add up the bytes here, it's pretty cheap until you get to the extractor, which is probably the most expensive part.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, and
correct.
And probably, well, I won't say that. I have mine Thumper on Glacio set up with a couple cuties, and I was surprised on how much they produce. Within 2 hours, they're producing a decent amount. So this could probably be done relatively early game if you just invest some time to get the bytes, which is probably about 20,000-30,000 if you include the shuttle and stuff. Yeah. All right. What else we got?
Well, over here we've got slow power. Or low power, I'm sorry.
And so low power is it identifying that you've got low power in the base, or low power is
low power just for this operation? If you see the small wind turbine up on the road,
yep,
that is providing the entire power for what I'm going to show you.
So the power is coming in, the wind power is coming in, and you're splitting it between these two functions. The battery is getting charged, and
everything else is running off of the low part of that power.
Oh, okay. I think
0.61.
Okay, I think I understand. I think what you're saying to me is that you're purposely splitting it so that you're dumping off half of the power, so that you're only using half of the power, so that you're purposely keeping this process from consuming more power.
Correct. We're running it as low power as we can, and still keep the operation, still charge that battery, and still keep the operation running.
All right.
But I want to show you everything that's hooked up to it. The audience ought to see just how much this one little wind turbine is running.
All right.
Because that's all the power we really got coming into the system. Okay, so we got a smelter.
Mm-hmm.
We've got the printer. We've got the shredder down at the end, which is a small one.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and we are printing. I think in this case we're not repeat buttons, but printing delay repeaters. So that's about a half scrap per repeater.
Why?
No.
Why aren't the auto arms pulling
We
power right now? Because it used to pull 1 unit of power all the time.
They do.
Yeah, draws 1 unit of power while active. Okay.
Except that they are not getting that much power. They are running. If you watch one of those
Right.
arms work, watch it as it picks this up and turns around.
Yeah, it's going slow. Yeah, it's slow.
It goes slow. Now
So
this is only
because you've restricted the power of everything here, it still says, "Hey, look, I'm powered. I'm just going to run slower." Is that what you guys figured out?
Yes, it's just going to run slower, but it runs and runs and runs and runs.
Interesting. All right.
Now I want to show you what else is hooked up to this. This is not all.
All right. All right. So you've got some.
Okay.
You broke it out of your plot, and you looks like you're going downhill here. Get out of here. Get out of here.
So we've also got a thumper running on it, plus all those arms that are carrying the spellerite up to the surface.
That's insane.
All on a small wind turbine.
All on one small wind turbine. Wow. This is win for the win again. Yeah, that's some cool stuff right there.
Yeah, I thought so too.
All right, Kill. Well, thank you for showing me all this.
Hey, no problem, guy. Take care.
All right, man. See ya.
Thanks for visiting.
Yeah, well, I was the most happy. I learned some new stuff. I'm definitely going to use this. So when I'm on a live stream and somebody's going, use the trade platform, then I'm gonna have a way to be able to make some scrap. You know. All right, take it easy, bud.
Cool. Yeah, you too.
So let's talk about this some more, because I don't know if this is perfectly clear. And Ron is here, and I think, Ron, you're the one who came up with this concept. But you found out that by putting on the splitter and just restricting the flow of power, that because the power is one way, right? The splitter is only giving power in one direction. So it's not pulling from the battery. The battery's only giving X amount of power into that system. And so it's never going to drain the battery if you've got, that wind turbine is blowing enough, right? I mean, and that's how this whole thing works, right? Because the splitter restricts the flow of energy. It'll never drain the battery. All the machines will only run at that low power setting, and not consume any other power. Is that right? Is that how I'm wrapping my head around this whole thing?
Right. That's exactly what's happening. The splitter is basically throttling the power down. In the case that Kill had set up, it was only putting out 0.61 units of power, even though each arm wanted 1 full unit of power. The thumper wanted 8. Everybody wanted power, but the splitter is only feeding it a minuscule amount. But what we found is that most machines, not all, but most machines continue to function. And we actually did a plot of the speed at which they work versus the amount of power you fed them. And what we found is that, for example, the thumpers with 1/100th of a unit of power, that's 0.01, they run at 52% efficiency.
Get out of here.
Yeah, we ran the numbers. So
I mean, do you think that's a defect, or you think that that's the way that it's supposed to be?
I think it's the way they coded it. I think they probably have a minimum threshold that if we're getting power, regardless how much we'll run starting at this level, and then they ramp up. So if you look at it, but you would think half power, it runs at half speed.
Yeah, right.
It's not.
It's not.
It's a lot better than that.
Let's go back over to Kilmowski's area so you guys, everybody can see what's going on here. I think he's over this way.
He's right past me. He's yellow.
He's right past you. He's yellow. I don't know if I'm going the right direction or not. Is he past Mike and all that?
No, turn around.
Turn around. Yeah, because I really didn't when Kilmowski was talking about it, I really didn't wrap my head around it, because Unfortunately, he had disconnected it at one point in time, and it wasn't working the way he was expecting it to work. And so once you disconnect one of the connections on the splitter, the values reset.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. But that
Yeah.
is exactly what happened.
Yeah, and so when he was showing it to me, even though the video looks like it's working, it's not working correctly. Because he had inadvertently clicked in the wrong area, what you were seeing was it eating away the battery. Now, if this works correctly, the battery will always stay full. And then so Warfrat... Okay, wait, we'll get to that in a second. So maybe he misspoke about that. But Warfrat was asking what machine does not run on slow power. Are you finding it that there's a machine that won't work?
There are machines that don't work well. Let's see. I have a list, and I can't get to it right now because of the screen I'm on.
Yeah, you want to move your microphone closer too.
Let me see. I think the soil centrifuge is one that's its performance is very poor at low power.
Okay, well, I just screwed this up because
That's okay. No problem.
I moved it. Okay, perfect. All right. So let's... Can I view over your shoulder? No. Numbers are too small.
Why don't you open it up and set the port 3 to 0.61. It's a little touchy.
No, I'm not going to. You set it, and I'll look at it.
You're close. 0.12. Just slide it up. Bottom slider.
No. No, Ron said it. Midnight's clumsy, right? I don't want to touch anything. During Wolf's thing, during his presentation, of course I cut it out of the video, but during his presentation, he's like, "Oh, just click on the button," and so I go to click on the button, and I like pulled a cable, and I'm like, "Oh my god, this whole thing! I just broke the whole thing."
Okay, take a look at it now.
Okay, so the 0.7 is going over to the empty platform.
Right. When the wind stops blowing, it'll probably drop back down to 0.61. You're
Yeah.
getting 0.7 because the splitter, there it goes. It dropped to 0.61.
Yep.
The splitter is a percentage, right? It's not an actual amount.
Right.
Now, worthy of note is that, and the reason I said the battery won't stay full, but it won't go empty, is what it is. What happens, the wind stops blowing, and now the battery is running things, right, at the 0.61 level. And the idea is that we have that level high enough to run the machines as fast as we can, but yet the wind will start blowing before the battery ever goes empty. And that's the idea. So the machine will continue to run, even though the wind blows and stops blowing and keeps blowing. The battery sort of averages the power out during the times when the wind is not blowing.
Well, here's a good question, and Hole asked this question: can you loop this power back around into the battery? Because this is just wasted power, right?
No. It's people have this misconception. Open up the splitter. Take a look at it, and I'll show you why this is here.
Okay.
Watch what happens when I disconnect this cable.
No.
There are no sliders. You can't adjust the power.
No, but what he was saying is that now you're gonna have to reset the values. What he was saying is that this output right here, this one, why can't you, instead of pushing it to the empty platform,
there's no power going into the platform. People have misconceptions of how the splitter works. There is no power going into the platform. The only reason that connection is there is because the splitter won't give you the options of adjusting power unless all 3 ports are connected to something.
Well, how can you say there's no power? I mean, I see the arrows which are telling me power is going there. I see on the platform that the yellow bars on the connection area are indicating that there's power going in there. So
It's sort of like the battery. The battery is yellow, but there's no power flowing when the battery is sitting there, right? It just shows that there's an availability of power. And that's really what the yellow bars on the cable indicate, that there's an availability of power. Power will only flow if you connect something to that. If I put if I put a printer on there and start a small printer and start printing, then it will actually consume power. But otherwise, that power is not consumed. That's why this system works.
I see. So you're really only throttling this side over here to be less than what a small wind turbine can produce.
Yes.
Okay. So that is really the only purpose of this splitter, is to throttle this line to be less than this.
Right. And if I could do it without that platform, that would be great.
Yeah, right. But you have to connect it in order to set the values. I got it.
Right.
I got it. Interesting. All right. Well, I wanted to explain that because this is brilliant. I didn't realize that you can slow power these items. You know, typically in any other system, if I was to reverse this connection over here and feed it into a battery system, it would pull the equivalent of all of these auto arms plus any of the machines that it's on. And you would just suck up power. I mean, I think I counted like 9 or 10 arms or something, so that's 10 units of power a second. But because you're throttling this, these machines will still work. They cannot draw any more than what it's being given, and it still runs. It's like, that's crazy.
I did manage to pull up my chart. Let me just give you a couple of numbers.
Yep, hold on before you do that. Doe, we just got done talking about that. This means nothing. Imagine this is I mean, while there is the availability of power going here, it's just a dead end. Since there's nothing consuming this, you're just sending the additional power over here, and it's not doing anything. I mean, it's just sitting there at a dead end. So you don't want to feed it back into the system. You just want to leave it there because the whole purpose is to throttle it. If I did feed this back in, would that cause me any problems?
No, actually, that's typically how we do it.
You put it back. You put it here like this.
But people were confused when they would see it, and they thought I don't know if you remember, there used to be a glitch where you could loop power and get infinite power in a loop.
Yeah,
and
right.
We didn't want people to think that's what we were doing, so that's why we put the separate platform.
Right. And so if you guys notice this, I don't know if you were aware of this. You see this battery draining. If I put this plug in, you would think that the power would go up. But it's not. And so that's just a clear indicator of this is doing nothing. It's giving you nothing. All right. What's your chart? Is there any way we can look at your chart? What's your chart?
Let me call it up again. Let me just give you a couple of numbers from it.
All right.
I will post it, though. I'll post it in...
Okay. Well, why don't you do... Yeah. Why don't you do that? Why don't you post some of your results so that people can look at it? Because I think people are interested in looking at this. If you want to see the results, let them know.
Very good.
Okay. So is this a showcase, Valhalla? Yes, this is a showcase.
So shall we head over to my plot?
Yes. Let's go over to your plot, sir.
So I'll make this quick because we have a challenge that's coming up, which I think will be a lot of fun. Let me just quickly show you some other alternates to...
Okay, I lost you. There you are.
Okay, alternates to the hydrazine loader. So this is my hydrazine setup, and I actually bring the ammonium in. There's an auto arm that loads it into a chem lab, which has since we're on silver, has an atmospheric producing hydrogen right here, so it can get all of the hydrogen that it needs. And the output is going into these 2 canisters here. But what's of note is my first loader is this guy, and it has double arms. And you'll notice that the arms, though, are sitting on a medium rover. And the reason for that is that these guys aren't doing anything.
What guy? Use your point. Click on the ground when you're going to point to something. Those guys. Okay. Those guys aren't doing anything. Okay.
The ring that's doing the sensing is this guy.
It's this one right here, right? Or is this one?
Right. The one I'm standing, the one that's parallel to the ground.
Okay. So the other ones are just for show.
They're literally just for show, so that when you're wondering where do I go to get hydrazine, you can see them.
Gotcha.
So this was Model 1.
Right.
And the reason it's sitting on the rover is that there was no other platform that will hold that ring in that position. I needed it parallel to the ground.
Gotcha.
And there's nothing that does that, but a rover does.
Okay. All right. Well, that wasn't apparent. So it's attached to the rover.
Yes.
I thought the rover was just a convenient way to hold your arms, but what you're really holding is you're holding this arch right here on the ground.
Right.
Okay.
And then we came up with phase 2, which is this guy. Same idea, except it's being held by the, what do they call this thing? The
extender, the extended platform, large extended platform.
Right, the large extended platform, which is actually attached to the tall platform.
How did you attach it to the tall platform?
Aha.
Yeah, I asked the right questions.
Yes, you do.
Yes, I do. So how did you get it attached like that?
You can attach a platform to a tall platform once it's placed and your server and your save has been restarted. It will not attach. If you move it, if I actually move that guy, the platform would stay there.
All right, so you're exploiting some defect in the system that says once you load up your save for the very first time, you have the ability to attach it to the top platform. You know what? We're going to do that as a separate video later because I want to see that just all by itself.
Okay.
All right, but this is your second deal. I walk in there and I get my hydrazine, right?
Right. The one difference on my guys is they're on a timer. That platform only gives one signal. Unlike the arches where when you go through it,
right,
you get a signal and you go back out, you get another one.
Okay.
This one just generates one signal and the timer actually turns the arms off after 12 seconds.
Gotcha. Okay.
Okay. And the third variation on that thing is the hydrazine loader.
Hydrazine thruster loader. Interesting. Okay, so this is how you got around the problem that Astro was talking about. Because Astro had the large platform that was standing up, the vertical ring, the super large one, the extra large vertical ring, where a ship can go through it. And he said it was causing, every once in a while, clipping and things would go flying. So you've put a ring on the ground on top of, I'm assuming this is with the same trick that you used for attaching platforms together. Is that correct? Is your mic off?
Can you hear me now?
I can, yes.
Okay, sorry. No, that platform is actually attached to the ground. If you look down below, that's that extended platform again.
Okay.
And this is just straight up.
Okay, gotcha. All right, so, and then when the ship lands on it, it breaks this sensor, and it feeds up the hydrazine thruster, right?
Right, or a person can run up there, and it would load them up also. So it doesn't matter.
I
so
see.
this could literally serve as the only hydrazine loader on the. There we go. And once again, it has the 12-second timer also. The other nice thing is this is the input to it. So when this guy is empty, you just set another canister here. This is actually feeding the works down below. That's just one arm.
This canister.
Right.
Okay. That's cool. I like these little auto setup configurations. I think they're great. You know, once you have all the resources that you're able to build enough resources for that type of thing, I mean, that's fantastic.
Okay, the big thing that took the most time in this save is the rover train resource delivery system.
Now, you say rover train, so what exactly? Are you actually talking about a rover?
If you come over here, here is the rover train. And that's my shadow there, Ron 2. He drives the train. That's my second account.
Yeah.
And I put him in the driver's seat, and I set a weight on the W key, and it just runs forever. I've had it run 10 hours straight.
Get out of here. Can I sit in it? Where can I sit? Is there a seat for me?
You're going to drive it.
I'm going to drive it.
You're going to drive it.
All right.
So jump in the seat
Yep.
up front, and I'll jump in the back.
Yep.
And you're just going to hold down the W key.
I'm not going to move. I'm not going to do anything but just
hold down the W key.
Hold down the W key. Your little guy's doing
brake. The road will do the steering.
All right, Ron 2's doing break dancing moves. He's right in the middle of the road.
For me, he's up top.
Okay, all right. Maybe that's a ghost. All right, the road is going to do their thing. I'm running him over. I can't run him over. I collided into him.
Shame on you.
No, dude, you told me. Get him out of the way. Oh, he's causing problems. Got to get him out.
Okay, hold on.
Whoa, I'm gone. There goes the rover train. Rover train down! Rover train down! We'll put the rover train back in its position here. I'm hoping I can drive the rover train in here. Oh, God. Is the rover train stuck?
Okay. You are headed the wrong direction, though. Jump out and let's change seats. It is a bi-directional train. Jump in the front, which was the back. I'll jump in the back, which is now the front.
All right, I'm in.
I'm in. Let's go.
All right. I'm just holding down W.
You're holding down W. Okay, if you stop here.
Yes.
That's a set of auto arms and a 4 auto arms and a thumper. And this is running on low power. And this is digging up sphalerite. This rover train setup is only set up to run sphalerite. So, and that's the first location. There's a total of 5 of these. And that's the first one. Let's go.
It's a small world after all. It's a... Dude, this is insane. Get out of here.
So that's the second site. It's not loading. Actually, it's probably putting things on you.
Yeah, my backpack.
The rover train is full. That's why they're not loading. But as you can see, there's a thumper back there against the wall. And
well, we should have had some of this empty, my friend.
That's okay. When we get back up to the top, it'll empty it.
All right.
At the top of the roadway, there are 24 auto arms. They will power up when you go through the arch and unload the rover. So this thing just runs in a continuous loop. When we get to the bottom, it'll loop around and we'll come back up the same road. We get to the top, it'll loop around and head back down. And this just runs over and over. This particular road...
I'm going to go past this one. I see it. I'm going to go past it. Was that okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Yeah. We just run it. Just let it run.
Yep.
Just let it run.
So I can see how you did this. So you dug a cave. I guess the most challenging part was to find the sphalerite to set up these stations, right? And then you dug down again. Did you do it by hand or did you do it with the drill as well?
No, the way this was done is I took the drill and paver and started a slow decline into towards the towards the cave, and it needed to be not too steep. It couldn't be DBA approved,
right?
Because you have no control of the rover,
right?
When it's that steep, so it's a slight decline, and I just drove around, and when I would see a site, I'd drive near it, and I drove around and then drove back up. What I then had to do was go back over the road with the medium rover and a drill. And that's what drilled the trench that we're following. If you look, you'll notice the original road is about head level. And the road we're riding on was done with just the drill and the medium rover. So it's very easy to create this. You have to go back and do a little bit of touching up in
Right.
spots.
Right.
That because of the terrain rendering in, sometimes the rover will get caught in a wall because the wheel will appear before the wall does and it gets stuck. But after a while and after smoothing out some of the bad spots, it runs pretty much error-free.
What you guys aren't appreciating about this, and maybe you are and you aren't, but what you're not appreciating about this is I am not controlling this. The only thing that I'm doing is giving it forward power, and it's bouncing off of the sides of the walls to keep itself almost like a train track, right? But there is no track, and so it's staying inside of this groove and continuing to do what it's going to do, which is just run and pick up resources and stuff. And I would assume that you have a macro that times out where the stops are at, right? For your second account?
No, there are no stops.
Oh,
Everything
there's
happens-
no stop. So it just runs, and if there's empty
just
space,
runs.
was
Right.
I supposed to turn or no?
Stop.
Oh, stop.
I stopped you because I forgot to turn the power on. So that the arms will unload.
Gotcha. Where was that unload at? Here or up ahead?
You're almost to it.
Almost to it. Okay.
And of course I died. I pulled the midnight.
Yeah, you let go of the button. I see. So even as you go past these auto arms, you're not stopping. You're just continuing to keep driving, right?
Right.
So these
And the
24 are
arms
going to grab the first 24 that's available to it, and
Right.
that's it. Is it going to be able to get more than one or no?
It should grab about 24.
No, I mean,
No, because all these arms are running on slow power.
oh, okay. So it'll only grab the 24. It's not going to be able to grab a second
Right.
24 as you go by, right?
Right. If we had stops and if we slowed it down, we could. But at full power, usually some of the arms will get a second bite at the apple, but typically everybody gets one. Okay, proceed on through.
Okay.
Power is on.
Nope.
Power is not on. If I can get out of here.
Did you kill a line or something?
I do believe no power's on. We probably didn't. Oh, you were probably all the way halfway through one of the buttons. Hold on, I'll manually turn it on.
There we go. Look at that thing. Weird man, thanks for the follow 24 minutes ago.
Right. So normally when you drive through here at full speed, of course, with you stopped, it'll sit here and unload the whole thing.
Yeah, well, I want to see this. I want to see this. You unload. No. Come on. Let me see some of this.
That's a timer on it. It once again only stays open for a limited amount of time.
Get back
That
in. We're
gives-
driving the train again, man. Yeah, there you go. Come on. Pick up some of that stuff. We're driving the train again. I want to see this in action. I can't see this in partial action. So I'll let it pick up its stuff. This thing is insane. It's amazing. I got to run it again. Okay. So I just got in. I'm starting my run. What can I put on this thing? I can wedge a toothpick or something in there.
Didn't bring your lead weight, huh?
Didn't bring my lead weight. Didn't bring my lead weight. I don't have anything I could stick on there.
You're a fisherman. You know you've got lead weights.
Nope, I let off. I am a fisherman. It's all in the garage, though. Okay, so that... I just reversed my camera, so I think I saw it unload.
It loaded 4 pieces.
It loaded 4 pieces.
All right.
I hate the fact that the camera auto-corrects. That should be an option. So we're going to go by here. We're going to watch the arms. Arms did nothing.
They did nothing because on this pass we were too far to the right. They couldn't reach it. So we're probably, it's pretty much random what position you're in. So this thing just runs and does what it can when it can.
Minso, what's going on? All new subscribers, welcome. Right.
This one, there's a little thing that makes sure you go over to the side. So you can add little nudges on the track to force it to be in certain places at certain times.
Right. So, okay, I heard them go. So we got those.
There's one on the right.
Yeah. So these are gonna go off. Did they? Yep, they went off. It's like a Disney World ride. I know. It's Small World, for sure.
I told some of the guys, it reminds me when I was a kid running a train set. You know, you sit there and you just let it run, especially when it's your second account doing it, right?
Right.
I'm sitting back up at the depot running the smelter and stuff, and I think this track is 4.5 minutes long. Every 4.5 minutes, a train comes by and drops off things. I love it.
Wouldn't it be great if you could have this in like some sort of S configuration? I love this interchange to get back into the main track. That's awesome. Wouldn't it be great if you could have this track go by all the resources? Like I just saw aluminum over there.
And you could. What you do is you take the filters off of the arm at the base and have it pick up anything or everything and do the filtering on the other side. I have another track and I'm picking up ammonium, what else? Sphalerite and research aids, the little guys on the plants. So I've got auto arms on those. And that track runs 13.5 minutes. So every 13.5 minutes, the rover train comes by and drops off all kinds of stuff. And then the arms go to work to sort it all out. And I think I have 8 research chambers to research the items, and everything else just gets stored.
This is absolutely crazy. But unfortunately, I hate to say this, though. By the time that you get to where you could actually need this,
yes,
you've gone beyond all of the resources that you're probably gathering, right? And or you don't need them anymore.
Right.
Yeah, it's unfortunate. It's unfortunate
that is so true.
Yeah, that you can't make this a lot sooner so that something like this would be really productive, because this is genius. I think this is a great idea. This is a huge configuration that you have to set up. Excuse me, I had to sneeze. So yeah, it goes off, arms come alive, eats it all up. That is so rad. I'm digging it. How long? Tell me. How long did it take you?
Actually,
I mean,
end
to end. I mean, the whole thing, end to end. Not just drilling, because that's relatively quick. But setting up each of the extractors and the arms, testing it to make sure that it worked. How long?
I would say 10 hours.
10 hours? Wow. That's some pretty good stuff right there. He's still not done with it? Well, everybody's saying outstanding job. I mean, that's really, really sweet. It is unfortunate that you can't set up some sort of robot of some sort or ability to be able to turn on the rover to run in a system like this. Like if there was another sensor that would give you, let's say, a thrust or send a signal to the rover that says go 10 feet or something like that, right? Go 20 feet. You could have this as a complete automated system and it just doing its thing. Well, you know, if Astroneer ever does, you know, remember way back, it was like before they started showing, or before they started doing Q1 stuff, it was the what update it was? That was a Christmas time, right? Didn't they show off the monorail at Christmas time? It was this stream, the charity stream that we were in. Didn't they show it off in that one?
Right. One of the developers showed something he said, looking at.
Yes. I thought it was like, you know, very Aladdin's kind of flying carpet kind of thing, because it was the dude was on a flat piece. But yeah, I mean that's the concept of like having a monorail or something like. But you know, if you could do something like this, the only thing that you would need to do is have the automation of the vehicle itself, and then you've got your monorail system, or you've got your distribution train, whatever you want to call it. You know, this is neat. All right, did you have anything else you wanted to share with the community before we move on?
I think that's enough. I did have a couple of other things, but I'll save it for another time. I know we want to get that cave base up and running.
Yeah. All right. Well, let's do that. So I'll log out. Okay. So
I think you can stay in. I think it'll move you over.
Okay. I'll stay right here.
Well,
I'm going to have this stuff on my backpack, though. Shouldn't I just drop it?
No. It'll move you over as a new player.
As a new player. Okay.
Yeah, that's fine. You can keep your items. Keepsakes.
So for those of you guys that are coming in late, listening to this late, this whole thing has been a save file that's been on our public dedicated server where people could get plots at the time that this was running, and then they could just sit there and make creations. And it was their own space. Everybody respected their rules, that they only worked in their own space. They only did stuff in their own space. And they wound up building up, you know, these really cool automation projects. And so this is a showcase of all that. This is showing all of that off. And this save file will be available for those who want to download it in the shared save folder. And the shared save folder, I think it's in the description on YouTube. You can get to it. If not, look at any of my Astroneer videos and you'll see the shared save folder. I also think the shared save folder is in Discord as well, so you can get to it directly from there. Or at least get to the link from there. And so this is going away. As of tonight, this is going bye-bye. And there's a new challenge up on the public dedicated server, which is a no digging challenge. So for those of you guys that are very interested, the rules are there and you can join in and participate. Just make sure that you read everything before you jump in there and start doing stuff, because while this is open to everybody, they have no problems with kicking somebody out. So just be aware of that. There are people watching. Ron is watching.
And the new save is loading.
Wolf is
those
watching.
Who are wanting to join can everything is set back to the default. So if you are a dedicated server user, the door is open.
So with that, what Ron is saying is that right now, as of this moment in time, we're opening up the server again. So if you guys want to join in, you can join in and you can play the cave save along with us. My suggestion is, because I want to keep the audio, because the audio is open, but since I want to keep the audio constricted to just people that are going to be in the live stream, those who want to be in, if you have the live stream rights, please go into the live stream holding area. If you don't, go into the Astroneer voice channel and I will pull you in. But first come, first serve. We can have up to 8 players. Is there a light for me by any chance? There's no light for me, huh? Ron, I think you're on mute.
No, I was sitting here hoping you'd go on to another question.
You were hoping I'd go on to another question.
Yeah. I did not do a light. Sorry.
Michael G, what's going on?
But there's a lot of light down below. So if you recall, you put up the big floodlight. So I don't know.
Oh, yeah. Is there a streamer light there for me, though? Is there a handheld light for me?
You want to grab one right quick?
Grab one? What? What do you mean grab one? Go into create. Well, go into creator really quick and get me one. working on pulling people in. Mighty Wolf, what's going on? Michael Silva, what's going on? How you doing?
Hello.
For those of you guys that are joining, definitely make sure when I say hi back, because otherwise I'm going to drop you out. And we're going to make room for somebody else.
How you doing, Midnight?
What's going on, Mike?
That is crazy that rover train that wrong.
Yeah, that train is awesome. Mighty Wolf, I see you.
Yeah, I'm here.
Ron, you have your second account in still. It says you're still in session.
Okay, let me boot him.
You guys hear me?
We hear you. Do you hear us?
Hello?
Hey, Mike Silva, what's going on? Did I pronounce that right?
Yeah, that's right.
Thank you. Welcome to the stream, my friend. Michael G is in. Wolf, can you hear us or no?
Yes, I can.
Thank you. All right, we still have room for, I think, 3 more. We have room for 3 more people if you want to come in and join. You want to talk about the cave, Ron? I'll let you talk about the cave while I'm trying to get people situated.
All I'm going to say is you'll need one filter and follow the blue line. That's it.
One filter, follow the blue line, and then when we get in there, do we have to worry about closing off the roof or not?
No.
No, okay. And then you want to tell them the concept behind this, though?
Okay, this is, some of you may have played this. This is Midnight's alternate start cave basis. And this one I just picked silver because it would be easy to get to. So what he has done is he has positioned a starting area with a shelter and a few lights down deep in the caves. And the blue line that you see in front of you will lead you down deep into the caves. And there we will start and try to build up a base with what he has provided, which is very minimal resources.
Excellent. Jeff Lee, thanks for the tip, buddy. Really appreciate it. These are some of the... These are some of the greatest creations in Astroneer history.
Absolutely. Lots of fun.
And exploits.
Lots of fun.
And exploits. Gotta mark out the exploits, though.
Who's coming? Where's the DBA? Where's the war?
We need 3 more.
Where's Nerd?
We need 3 more.
Need to look at Monster Train.
Minuet, if you want to join in, you're welcome to join in. You've been with us before.
Where's Slippin' Boys? Didn't I see
Jeff, Slip. Who's got it? Come on in. We'll go without 3. We'll go with just 5. But if you guys want in on ground level stuff, come now. Why are those so loud? I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out as well. They are super duper loud. And I have them turned way down. I mean, way down.
Well, I changed because you changed it and say when I was in.
I didn't understand that. What did you say?
You changed in the same outfit I was in, so I changed it again.
Outfits. Okay.
Over on creative.
Yeah, we're gonna flip over here in a minute.
Thought I had turned that off. Thanks, War.
Yep. Rebuff, I see you, but I don't see you in the audio channel. You need to be in the audio channel.
It's Michael Silva.
Oh, sorry. So we have everybody?
No, that's fine.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we're going to be going in a minute here. You're going to let some of the regular Astroneer players have a chance? Okay, well, if you want in, we have room. I don't think anybody is waiting. There's definitely nobody else in the DS chat area. So if anybody who wants in it plays on a regular basis or just wants to come in, I've got 3 spots open. I'll give you guys 3 minutes and then we're going.
Come on in. I can leave. I've already played it twice, so I really shouldn't be here anyway.
Don't. We're having a hard time getting more people in, man.
Don't leave.
Don't leave. We need the players.
we like a full house.
Definitely. It's better with 8.
Look, this is dedicated server. It's a small save. You need to come and enjoy it while you can.
Yeah, that's right. Clone everyone. Let me see while I'm waiting. Let me see if I can go into Twitch here and see if I can adjust that extension audio. I have no idea why that extension audio is so whacked, but it is. So let me just look at that really fast. Maybe there's an overall general volume. I don't know. Settings. Master volume. Yeah, it's way the hell up there. All right, somebody want to do one? Can anybody do one? Can I run a test? How do you run a test? Test. Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa, kappa, hey. How was that?
Alex, look at the pinned messages. Let me type.
I think it was still really loud. Let me try it again.
Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa,
Oh, wait.
kappa, hey.
It's getting better. Hold on. Try it again.
Hey, kappa, kappa, hey, kappa, kappa,
Yes.
hey.
Wait. One more time. I actually have it down to like 13% audio.
Run.
How's that? Is that better? Is that a better sound? Do we need to go lower? No change. How are you guys saying no change? Wouldn't have to shut down due to keeping everyone else in my house awake. Good. Better. I'm getting a lot of people say better. Much quieter.
Coming midnight. It
It's a
looked
lot
like a
better.
DS chat.
Hole, can you join the game? Yeah, dude. Come on in. Get into the audio channel so we know that you're coming in. Get into, it's right underneath DS chat. It's Astroneer dedicated server audio channel. Can I turn Mike G up? It's Mike G that's the problem. It's not me. I've got Mike G at 133. If I go too loud, sometimes he blows my ears out.
Is that any better?
Hold, let me bring you in. Hole, how you doing, bud? Oh, I had him for a second. Where did I put him?
He was there. He fell out.
He fell out. Why did he fall out? Hole, how you doing? You might be on mute or push to talk. YouTube needs timestamps. I think they have timestamps. They have stuff off to the side. Ron, you're about to run out of oxygen, bud.
Yeah, Ron, you're about to die.
I think you can turn that on. Alex, you need an invite? No invite necessary, man. Hey, Hole, I'm not too sure why you keep dropping out, buddy. Are you there?
I'm here now. Can you hear me?
I can hear you. You're kind of low, but let me turn you up a little bit. I'm going to bring you into the invite area only. Don't leave.
Got it.
Thank you. Okay. You're listening on the Twitch app Win 10. That doesn't help me at all. I can try it one more time.
I'm in the call now.
Is that Hall?
Hole's coming in, yeah.
Hall is in.
All right.
Hi, Hall.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5,
Hey,
6.
bud.
We still got room for 2. Anybody else want in? Because this train is going. I'm getting me a little bit of oxygen. I got my streamer light. I'll give it just a minute or two.
Bob Wharf, Deebs, somebody.
Private CV on Discord can't enter it. Private CV. Private CV. If you go to the Astroneer, it's under Astroneer. Astroneer dedicated server. It's not private. It's a voice channel. If you haven't read the rules in DS Info, if you haven't looked at that stuff yet, then probably not a good option to come in on the live stream. Because that should have told you everything you needed to know. All right, I'll give it another minute, and then we're off. So everybody heard what's going on? So the challenge is that we're going to be stuck down there with only the resources that are available. My suggestion to you is don't do anything until we all have a conversation about it, because start counting up the resources before we do anything. It's a puzzle that we need to solve. Otherwise, we're dead. We're dead, Fred. All right, let's go. It's starting. Follow the yellow brick road.
Make sure you have a filter.
Follow the yellow brick road. Follow the yellow
Just the
brick.
one?
How the heck are you going to survive this, dude?
Just run into it and drop.
Oh, run into it. Oh, God, I didn't run into it. I have to continue to keep running into it.
No.
Yes?
No.
I did. I died.
I ran into it and
I died, sir.
you're midnight.
Yeah, I survived. I just kept holding the forward button into it.
I didn't hold anything. I just ran into it and let go.
You're special.
Whose body is that?
That's my body. Leave it alone.
That's Midnight's body.
Don't touch my body.
I think we should bury it.
Don't touch my. It's got the light on it. Don't touch my body.
Guys, let's go. We don't have time. Running out of oxygen.
Where's my light? Who took my light?
It was there.
It's not there anymore.
Who took the light?
Who knows?
Hey guys, if you have a light on your backpack, I need it for streaming.
it.
For streaming,
spring.
please.
It's on the blue path. If you just keep walking forward, you'll see it.
Thank you. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. SD Phoenix just traded the channel with 20 viewers. Woo! Phoenix Swarm! Way to go, man. Thanks, Phoenix.
Nice.
I appreciate that. Welcome, everybody. Welcome to Phoenix Swarm. Thanks for being here. Thanks for coming in. I don't think Michael G's going to make it.
Nope.
I think you're going out, buddy.
I think I'm gonna end up back in.
Hey, come back here. Come back here, Mike. Turn around. Come back.
If you die, you
Take
will
that. Take
respawn
that.
down here.
Take that. Okay, there you go. That's enough oxygen for you. Oh, yeah, we're close. We were close anyways. I thought I'd save you, though.
Thanks for the save, boss.
No problem, man. All right, let me get into Twitch.
I probably wouldn't have made it to that.
No, let me get into Twitch here really fast and say hello to everybody. Since we were running for our lives, it's a little hard to do any of that stuff. You're not gonna make it? It's crazy. Running for our lives, it's a little.
You were right there, on.
Sorry about that.
You respawn right here, though, so no problem.
Skyfall, Phoenix, thank you guys for following. If you, thank you for following. Phoenix Swarm, thanks for being here. Really appreciate it. You guys are rocking it. Okay. All right, what do we have?
Got a wind turbine.
We have 3 things of tethers. We have 2 things of resin. We have 3 things of compound. You see the big giant question mark there. We need to be self-sufficient because resin is not down here.
Neither is compound.
Neither is compound. So, I don't remember what I hid in here. Did I hide stuff in here? It's been a long time since I played this. I
found a wind turbine. You may have hidden that.
Yep, spread out. Check out what's going on. Maybe I hid some resources in here.
Found another.
Did we start getting bites, or?
I would start getting bites. How much is the extractor going to cost us? Do we even have a printer down? Well, we can do a printer, right? One printer will get us this. One compound will get us the small printer. The other 2 compounds will get us the medium printer. The
small and medium printer by the base here.
Yeah, we have those. We have a small and medium.
We have a small and medium printer. Okay, so the only thing we're really going to need before we get going is the soil centrifuge.
2 compound for the soil centrifuge.
But we're going to need to find aluminum, though. So that means we're going to need to get a smelter.
Smelter, right. We've got the aluminum. I mean, we've got the laterite, but we need a smelter.
We need a smelter.
I found another small wind.
Okay, so the smelter's going to cost 2 resin, 1 compound. The soil centrifuge will be 2 compound, 1 aluminum. Okay, so we can't touch those resources at all. We need to find some laterite. Let me grab a thing of tethers and see if we can start finding some laterite. It's right over here.
Got the laterite, but...
Yep. Oh, there it is, right there. Give you guys some air.
Thank you, sir.
Yep. Okay, well, let me pop the smelter. We'll get that built. 2 resin, 1 compound. Oops. We have no power.
Should be getting.
Do we want to hook up those turbines to the base? Those small ones?
They already did.
Everything's hooked up. We should be getting some power from the shelter, right?
Oh, from the shelter now, yep.
Just a hair.
Yep. No digging? No, we can dig in this. It's not Astroneer hard mode. We can definitely dig in this.
Yeah, but it's going to be slow digging because we don't have a drill.
Yeah, right. But that's something that we can research. So if you guys see the small research samples, definitely start popping them. Because that's something that we can get going pretty quick. You know, the biggest challenge here is we have no canister. So how are we going to collect soil for the soil centrifuge?
Yeah, that's the biggest problem. It's finding it. And there's no compound. That's a big one.
We're gonna go up.
You're going to have to go up. We're going to have to go up
We have
and
to go up to find the compound.
resin. One resin.
I'll give you a hint. Think on those who came before you.
Think on those who came before you. Oh. You think there's a body around here that's got some resin on it? Start looking for dead people. Start looking for dead people.
Yeah, I don't see anything on the compass, so.
Oh, do you see dead people? Do you see dead people on the compass?
No, they won't be on the compass. Only if one of us dies. But the abandoned backpacks are not on it.
Oh, you mean the backpacks that are already in the game?
Right.
Yeah, the ones that are poor Astroneers that didn't quite make their way. For those of you guys who haven't seen this, I've got a bunch of these saves that I built a long time ago, which are, you know, cave starts. So every planet has a cave start. So you get in there and you go down to the bottom and you've got, you know, this configuration set up for you. I don't remember how it works anymore. Do you have to go into, I think you have to go into creative and you have to fly there, right? For everyone?
No, for if it's single player, they will start down in the cave where you left them.
You load in? Okay.
Right.
NC Demon bought a shirt. Thanks, bud. But the other ones, if you go multiplayer, you're host, essentially.
Right. We're modifying. We're working on Glacial now. We would like to modify all of them for multiplayer. They really are a lot of fun.
That would be cool. Found some carbon.
I found that on storage over there.
Found it on a storage. If we can find one piece of resin, we're set.
Guys, we've got a lot of laterite here. Want me to get more?
No, I think we're good until we can find that resin. We can't really do anything.
Yeah.
Do you see any extended packs? I can use them to go up.
Well, we have extensions for sure, but let's keep looking around. Ron seems to think, he's done this a couple times, so he seems to think that there's something down here.
Never done the cave stars before, I don't think.
Might have a canister on a backpack. Yeah, I think we need to find somebody who's unfortunately
didn't make it.
Didn't make it.
I just found copper. Well, raw malachite.
Sweet. Probably should take all the tethers and try to sweep an area. Maybe go try to do this a little bit more systematic. North, south, east, west.
Oh, at least sign directions. I'll go north.
You'll go north.
Whoever's orange is going north already. Who's orange?
Never mind, it was false malachite. It's not even a piece.
I'm heading roughly east over here.
Fool's copper.
I'm going south.
Yep.
Okay, I'm going north.
We got somebody going west. Who's going west?
Can we bring tethers?
You want to give us a second hint, Ron? Is it in tether
How do I
range?
bring up the compass again?
Or
Hold R.
The second hint is that there are two of them down here.
really?
Yeah. But unfortunately, I didn't find them until much later. But they were not that far. They were not that far, but I'm looking.
Tether range or not tether range? I mean, do you need a tether? Can you run on your own oxygen or no?
To be honest with you, I do not recall.
Don't remember.
Well, if it helps, I have found one firework.
Sweet. Too bad we can't break that down into something.
Set it off. Maybe we'll get some help. Signal flare.
Run out of tethers?
Alright, I've got a tether here. I'm going to use it as far as I can.
You have to start making suicide runs.
Oh yeah, that's a good idea.
To get a direction, yeah. Okay, that was the end of my line.
Oh, the dagger got me.
Maybe maybe the tether will call Queenie for a rescue. Did we rescue Queenie last time though? Oh, Warfrat with a hydrate. Thank you, bud. Hold on, man. I need to get that to be an alert that comes up because it's just not. Oh. You would think there'd be a guy right over here. Oh, look at that. Oxygen filter for me. Oh god, don't die in here. Sorry.
I found a malachite deposit so everyone can get
A light?
lights.
Yeah, that'd be handy.
Where's it at?
Oh, that'd be great.
Let's see, what direction am I going here? Okay.
Are we allowed to go up a level, or?
You can if you want to.
You can.
It's hard because there's no tethers to support you going up. We don't have the resources.
And we need a piece to make a canister to build up anyway.
Oh, we can do something. We can go far from the shelter here to be able to spawn up there if we die.
I think it's gonna spawn you down here anyway. It'll spawn you.
No. It's gonna spawn to the nearest shelter, right? So if you go really
I mean,
far
that's a
from this
creative
side-
solution, but I don't know. Do you really want to go that? You want to do that? You want to
Yeah, if
be
it's
you want to be that cheaty? you want to try to cheat this, man?
It's a creative situation that we're trying to overcome.
We know it's down here. We just got to look for it. I just look for it.
Did you bring any more malachite? It's just 3.
Man,
more coming.
peer pressure is real here. Do what you want to do, man. Try to get whatever you want to do it. Do it however you want to do it. No peer pressure.
Build a road. You can call it Donner Pass.
Yeah, because you're gonna make it only halfway up. Remember, we're in the cathedral level. It's
Yeah,
hot.
we're on the mushroom level. That's
It's high to get to the next room, man. It's no joke.
Oh, it just died to a plant, but I did find some extenders and a couple other things.
Any resin?
No resin, but
No
an
resin.
oxygen filter.
Yeah, oxygen filter's nice. That'll keep you going. I say suicide runs. Yeah, or go off the corners here and see what you can find. That's exactly what I'm trying to do too. I put down that long tethered line, but we can police it back up and reuse it if we can't find anything over here.
Guys, I found a very big deposit of zinc and malachite together. If you want to follow me to get that.
I'm good. Were you just on a tether line? You were. I'm gonna call you Jim. Is that all right? Jim, pleased to meet you too, bud. Yeah, why couldn't I?
Bummer. Found one, but it was only battery and extenders. No goodies.
I mean, that is a goodie.
No canister.
Jim is a hard pass. You're gonna have to give me something to go off. I can't pronounce your name, man. Sorry, buddy.
But now we got copper. We need clay to make the power, the small winds.
Am I okay with S1R? Are you trying to say sir? Is that what you're trying to say with that? What along the path of pain here? Was there anything along that path?
Nope.
Wiggy? We can do Wiggy. Welcome, Wiggy. Thanks for being here.
All right, I'm dropping off 2 power cells, a carbon, and an extenders.
I found another carbon also.
Well, that's a great haul. It's just not the haul we want, is it?
I found the carbon too.
I found some carbon. Man, I'd go on a suicide run, but that would kill my light. I guess I can do that.
I can suicide run off the end of my
Yes,
tether line here.
Too many of us to do that.
Get zinc if you want to make some batteries.
Yeah, zinc is just not going to give me any more oxygen, though. At least we know where the malachite is. Yeah, we're and everything else. I mean, we're finding an abundance of everything. We just need one stinky canister, and we've got this going.
One canister, then we can make mini canisters.
Yes, can I start making resin? Just get everybody canisters. Give everybody oxygen filters. Tractor equals mobile O2. Do we have enough for a tractor? Ooh.
2 aluminum, yes.
That's freaking genius. Let's go with that.
That's a good idea.
Let's get the tractor unlocked.
Well, we can have 3 tractors because we have 3 wind turbines.
Absolutely. You want to start, let's start processing down this aluminum. Let's get this. I don't know why we're doing sphalerite here. Let's get rid of this. You're going for batteries? Is that what you're going for?
Also, we can use some mods if we want to.
Well, we don't have anything unlocked. So we gotta make sure we get the bites.
The tractor is unlocked.
I just unlocked a tractor.
Oh, we need 2,000 for the battery. And start finding some more.
Yeah, there's bites
research.
everywhere. If you guys are, when you're running around, if you have an opportunity, I mean, there are those little research samples all over the place.
And you can also dig up the hazards to get some.
What about drill mod 1?
I'm gonna.
Yeah,
Do
we
we have
can't.
enough for? Wait, we need. Sorry, we need compound for the research chamber, right?
Yeah, we're gonna need compound resin for the research chamber. I think if you go in groups, the tractor makes sense. One person clearing the path for the tractor. You both have oxygen that way.
Good idea.
Yeah, we're 6 people, so 3
Yeah,
groups.
three groups. Yep, I'll get another tractor going. Any tips for someone playing Astroneer for the first time? Dude, I have like 183 videos on Astroneer. From the very beginning to the very end. Astroneer is almost like a Valheim in space, but no creatures and less building. But really good. You have to dive into the archive. You take a generator? You're gonna run out of power with the generator, though. Well, I guess not. You can turn it on and off, right?
Right. I wasn't going to take the lorry. I just wanted to charge it up enough to move it out of the way.
Buddy system saves lives. Yes, it does. Don't dig straight down. Yeah, that's another piece of good advice. Don't dig straight down.
What are we gonna use to power these? 'Cause we've only got what, 3 wins?
Well, take them. Take them.
You don't need but one.
Yeah, just need one. All right, I'll go with the group. Who am I going with? Ron, you got the first tractor?
Yeah, I don't want to drive that.
You don't want to drive? I'll drive. You clear.
Okay.
Let's go this way. You lead.
Okay.
There's 2 other tractors back there, guys. Holy God. As long as you don't hit anything, you're fine.
So, Ron, did you say the backpack that we're supposed to find is relatively close to the shelter here?
It wasn't that far away, Wolf. I don't know if I'd call it relatively close.
Oof.
I'm gonna stay here, find it.
I know I'm asking for a lot here.
I know it. Nothing to smooth with. It's,
I know.
Oh, God, I missed that.
I know.
I missed
Oh
that
my
rest. That rest is so bad.
We died. Picked up somebody's battery.
Oh, that was me. Take the battery.
Okay,
Yeah,
who wants to clear? Who else wants to?
Yeah, you gotta drive slow. I mean, super slow.
Someone ran into the tractor and I went flying.
Yeah. Are you dead, Ron? You are dead.
You're right
I've
back.
got a tractor by the hab here if somebody wants to explore with me.
How about we do
What'd you
this?
get yourself?
How about we do this, Ron? We go a little ways out. We explore. Get back
And
in.
then move.
Then move, yeah.
We want to just go
Sounds good.
straight. Who's that next to me?
What's your color, Midnight, so I can find
I
it?
am.
My color
He's a purple.
is...
Okay.
Oh, you're in a tractor, right?
I think I'm blue. What color are you? You should see the...
Oh my god.
I was about to say, you should see the tractor on the... You should come to your body.
Lots of bodies around.
Lots of bodies. On the compass. Doesn't it have just your body, though?
Okay, I see it. Got it.
Man, a lot of stuff. Just gotta watch for hazards and everything. Alright, where's the tractor at? Oh god, I'm running out of oxygen. There you are. Almost got spiked. Do we have compound for the trailer? We have nothing, man. It's all gone. All of our resources are gone. We have to find the one, either a canister or a piece of resin. I mean, these saves were not meant to be easy.
Research to our right,
These saves were meant to challenge you. So if you guys want to challenge an Astroneer, this is it. This is definitely not a first player type thing. Don't come into this as a new player expecting to do well on these challenges. Ron, are you driving away?
No.
Oh god, where's the tractor? Ron, where's the tractor? I was using your body as the tractor finder.
Oh, darn. Yeah, I ran away from it. I found not this way. And I
You can see the tractor in the compass.
I don't want to run away because I've got a backpack here. I'm not sure what's on it.
Oh, frick. Okay. Don't run. I'm dead. I foresee death.
The research right there. See it?
I foresee death.
Generator. Two packs of tethers though.
2 packs of tethers. That's nice. Where's my body?
Right next to mine.
I went smart and I went on the blue road to go backward the way we came.
Sure, you should be looking off the side of the road since that's nice and clear.
Yeah. We're also checking the sides of the road.
My body's over there. Okay.
Oh, you have a light?
Okay, I think we should like stop right here and start going off road.
Yeah.
Look behind me. Lots of research.
Where do you want to go, friend?
I need to find my body because there it is. There's
Yep.
a backpack with tethers on it.
Yep, it's over here. Hold on.
Backpack was right. There it is.
Found the working medium generator.
Ooh, there's a small generator on that backpack. Take that small generator. Might as well pop that open.
Yeah.
Let's see. That's actually how I discovered you, was your tutorial vids. Cool, man. Did we have a wind turbine for this thing?
No, but you do have that generator, right?
I do. Gonna need organic, though.
Need some organic. Let's see what we can find.
Boy, not a lot of organic down here, is there? You would think with it being a mushroom level, there would be an abundance of them. Okay, I got a piece.
Great.
Hey, Ron.
Hey, guy. Thank you. I needed that path.
Starship horn, call for help. Yeah, like that's gonna do any good.
Oh, who broke up the tether line?
Ron, I don't know where you're at, bud. Look at your map. I thought I found you somewhere. Did you die or something? You just died, didn't you?
I did, but I'm back. Wolf, I was on the other side of Wolf. I'm right around the corner from you.
Say, who's green?
Oh, I think I'm green.
I think that's Wolf. He's next to Midnight, who's orange.
Oh, okay, well, whoever's with me carrying the medium generator, I'm on the tractor. Should we
That's
just
me.
pick a should we just pick a cardinal direction and just go in a straight line until we find something?
Yeah, okay.
See, you
But
keep
I
saying.
think I'm gonna go back and come back here because I don't have a light. Forgot to bring a light.
Ron, I don't know where you're at, bud.
I'm right behind you.
What do you mean you're right behind me? I don't see you. That's not me.
Oh, that's not you.
Yeah, I'm Leaf King, man.
Hold on.
I am Leaf King, my friend.
Let me go.
I have a very distinguished look.
We have 2 orange. Oh, man.
See what you get for following strange people?
Alright, we're gonna have to go off trail, whoever's with me.
That you reboot.
Clearing my own path. Doing my own path clearing. Forget about it.
That Ron is MIA.
Ron is MIA. Ooh, 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 God, don't explode those next to my head. I hear some digging close by.
Okay, I'm right in front of you, I think.
I think you're... Yeah, you're coming. Here you come. Come on, Ron, you can make it! I'll save you. Get closer. We're running out of O2.
Got it.
Alright. You know, the only downside with being down here is that everything is shiny, right? And you usually can identify the dead bodies by the shiny things that they have on them.
Right.
Oh, it put me up top.
Get a thing of resin. Or a bunch. And then come down the blue thing.
Yeah, you can just jump back down.
Yep.
You must have been a long
that was
ways away.
cheating.
Yeah, we were back at the drop hole.
Yeah. You guys were trying to do that on purpose. Michael G.
Right.
Michael G.
I unlocked the small battery.
I can tell.
Oh, sweet resin, how I missed you.
How I missed you. Sweet resin. All right, good. Well, Ron, let's go back. My
Okay.
friend. I think we have a path
Yeah.
here.
At the end, so I can supply you with oxygen.
Oh, you want to get off me, man? Thank you. You went right by my wheels. I'm like, I can't drive with you. Are you leading the way? What are you doing? You leading the way?
I'm just picking up a horn.
Oh, you picked up the horn.
Let's just keep going.
Let's keep going where? I'm going back. He's coming back with resin.
Who is?
Alright, guys.
What?
I have to go to bed.
You got to go to
Yeah,
bed.
I'm up top. I'm up top, bro.
What? All right. Well, thanks for joining us. Appreciate it.
Hey, Michael, you can't bring resin back from up top. That's cheating.
I'm not up top. It's my buddy.
Michael G. Unless we have two Michael G's. We have two Michael
Oh, you
G's.
just said Michael.
Yeah, Michael G. Sorry.
The Michael that's bringing the resin.
The resonator.
The pumpkin eater.
I like this. These saves are great. These saves are so hard.
Yeah, this is definitely the hardest challenge I've ever had in Astroneer.
Yeah, these saves are hard. Have you tried Gina's and Brian's?
Brian.
Yeah, is it Brain or Brian?
That was brainless.
Brains. Have you tried their alternate starts? They have alternate starts as well. You start on the surface of every planet, and they're a challenge. They're kind of tricky.
I haven't, but I don't know how to load those on PS4. That's what I'm playing on.
Brainless. Oh, PS4.
Oh, cool.
Well, thanks for being here on PS4,
Yeah,
man. That's
absolutely.
awesome.
Absolutely.
Yeah, you'd have to have somebody loaded up on the dedicated server, but we can do those. I mean, we can absolutely run those.
I mean, I've done my own starts like that. Like, I've done Iron Man starts on different planets, but
Yep.
that was honestly a lot easier than this.
Yeah, because you have the surface resources, right? That's where it saves you. The Iron Mans are not challenging anymore once you start using the oxygen filter. I mean, once you start getting comfortable doing that, no problem. Then you just live on the edge. Living on the edge. Alright, I think I'm going to go for another maybe 15 minutes. So if we can't find anything in 15 minutes, the challenge wins.
Oh, there's no other way than to win.
And us pro Astroneer guys failed.
Yeah, we failed.
There is a
There's
way
no
to do
other
it.
way.
There is a way to do it, Michael G. There are people who have played this and have succeeded in achieving the goal. I mean, you can go up, and if you find enough tethers, you can, you know, clearly make it your way up. But bringing stuff from the surface down, that defeats the whole purpose, right?
So what is it exactly that we have to find?
Either
looking for
a canister or one piece of resin.
We can't
I
use
think
what I
there's a
brought, I
piece of
guess.
resin down here.
Yeah, I know there is. Kilmowski and I just played this last week, all the way to a finished base. But the key was getting that, finding
Yeah.
that backpack with the,
Yeah, I was finding the backpack,
with
right?
the canister. That canister was.
I'm gonna
we were-
try contact again.
We were dead in the water.
Kilmowski, sleeping right now.
Wake up, Gil!
Somebody took a tether from here and broke this connection. Yeah, they're not meant to be easy, man. Where did the resin come from at the base? I preloaded everything, right? So I initially came down, I drilled a hole in creative, I came down to the cathedral level of each one, and I set up this whole scenario. So each one of the bases, each one of the cave starts has, I believe, the similar configuration. Put a beacon on the tractor? I think it's at the beginning, the starting area. I don't know if losing the tractor is a concern, considering laterite is so abundant.
And you have the compass.
And you have the compass, yeah.
You could just print basically an infinite number of tractors and make a tether line that way.
You could.
Not a bad.
You
it's
could.
Not a bad idea.
I mean, that's a very creative way to think about it, because
Yeah.
I think when we initially did this, was the tractor in existence? It's been years. I don't remember. Oh, I put this out on the release of 1.0.
Dude, that's not doable. Tractor does only have one single connection. Can't connect it to anything else except for trailers and stuff. And the trailer needs compound.
You can run from point A to point B. I think you stage it out, right?
Yeah, space them out, running distance apart. Because
Yeah.
as you run by them, air up and keep going.
Yeah.
That's a good idea.
Let's start doing that.
Yeah, do it. Do it.
Yeah, I loaded the smelter back up with the laterite.
I'm gonna collect some laterite.
I
Well, I,
mean,
found
there's-
a small solar.
Oh yeah,
That's not gonna be good.
Let's hook that up.
Remember when the tractor needed a rover seat? Right. Well, when did the tractor get introduced? It got introduced, was it with 1.0 or was it after
I believe
1.0?
it was 1.0.
Oh wait, this is a thick wall. We can go up. We don't need to search around.
Yeah, let's try going up.
No, good idea.
You guys found a solid one to the top? Go for it. I want to see your ramp making skills without a canister.
No, don't do it. Don't do it. I'm gonna do it.
I remember when Queenie, we played this with Queenie, and her ramp making skills was hilarious. So I think that was the first time she built a ramp. And what made
Just
it worse?
makes room at the top.
What made it worse is no canister.
Oh no, that's a dead end. Oh wait, we have to go in circles.
Yeah, we basically have to spiral staircase.
Yeah. Well, that's gonna be super challenging.
Yeah, because driving the tractor down here is really just kind of difficult.
Yeah, definitely.
The resin there, I'm sorry. Are you... I'm sorry, Worf. What are you talking about? What you talking about? Keep losing sight of the tractor, so you now have a beacon used to keep track? Yeah, I think with the... If you're not too far away from it, it'll come up on the compass. You saw resin at the base. Unless Michael G brought it down, there should be no resin
Yeah,
at the
I
base.
did. So yeah, we're not gonna use it though.
You brought resin down?
Yeah, I did.
I thought you were supposed to leave it somewhere, man.
No, I dug it up and brought it down.
You probably don't want to go that way.
Michael G
It's a
cheated.
jump.
He cheated because he felt it was too hard. Shame on you, Michael G. Shame on you.
Refused to let the save me.
Shame on you, Michael G.
I'm burying the resin, but it's in an open grave.
You're
'cause I don't
burying the
have a
resin?
canister.
Okay.
It's an open grave though. I don't have a canister to cover it up.
Well, once
Oh,
we
I'm
find resin, we can use it, right? I mean, once we get a canister built, we can use that. Yeah, once we're printing it,
No, it's dirty.
once we're printing it on the soil centrifuge, we can use it, okay?
There's resin and a canister. I made a canister.
Oh, dude, come on, Michael G. You can't hose out like that, buddy. What would your mom think?
She'd be proud because they didn't let the save beat me.
She'd be proud. She'd be like, you quitter! You cheater!
No, she's like, you didn't let the save beat you, did you?
Hide Michael G. Shame. Spiral ramp up. Deja vu. I know, right? That was Mini Queenie, right? We did the spiral ramp up. Well, if you do it smooth enough with a tractor, you should be alright. It's building it smooth enough. I had a really, really hard time navigating her ramp. It was very jagged. Let's see here. Oh, I see the tether off in yonder distance. Yeah, don't argue with me. There we go. I do have a couple tethers on me though. Can stand out my lead a little bit farther. It's funny that you and Kilmowski decided to play this.
Well, what I was doing was just setting it up for, multiplayer, and of course then we had to try it out, and it's like you get hooked.
How's the spiralers doing? Are you guys getting up there?
Yeah, we're doing fine.
Oh yeah, look at that. Did you hear that voice? Yeah, we're doing fine.
Such confidence.
I'm gonna kill you.
I hate you, Midnight. Can't believe you did this.
It's really not
Oh.
that bad. The tractor's rolling a bit, but honestly, it could be worse.
Could be worse.
Yeah, the tractor is good for the rough terrain.
Right.
It says.
I could have left you absolutely nothing to start off with. What I probably should have done for these saves was really not leave anything except for a hab there. And then plant the rest of this stuff. Like just fly around and throw down a resin somewhere. Or throw down a compound on the ground somewhere.
Bully.
And force everybody to go find it. I could have done that. Oh, that would have been good. Like a scavenger hunt, right? Right.
Oh, we're starting to see some soft terrain.
Nice. Is there any resources down below? Significant amount of resources. You find great stuff in the cathedral level. Problem is, you don't find resin and compound down here. So the trick is to get up to the soil centrifuge. You got to get to the soil centrifuge and start producing stuff off the soil centrifuge. And once you do that, then you're kind of okay. You can make it out of this challenge just fine. But getting to that point is rather tricky. And I think I just lost my tethers. Oh, dude, I'm dead. Death number 2 coming up, my friends. It was back this way, wasn't it? Yeah, I cut through here. I feel I cut through here. Sphalerite, there it is. Ha. Can't kill me that easy. Not unless Michael G's around.
Yeah, I think we have plenty of wall here to go as high as we need to.
How'd you guys... Oh, you guys are going with the tractor, right? One tractor. Give you oxygen.
Yeah, we have one person digging a spiral staircase, and then...
Yep.
Yeah, I'm just following.
Compass next time. Let's see. Does the old compass still work? No, they got rid of the old compass. Oh.
There's nothing special. Just 4 directions.
Yeah, but still, I mean, that's a quick, nice little 4 directions. You don't get 4 directions on the other compass.
Yeah.
You see the north.
Wish they left the old compass
I'm not
there.
disputing that you don't see north. You do see north, but that's not 4. That's 1.
Okay, watch it, guys. You're getting close to doing math.
Watch out for the math. Watch out for the math. Oh, there it is. Oh, I'm stuck on a rock.
Back again, the rough terrain.
It's a bit confusing watching this and playing Satisfactory at the same time. Be a challenge. Especially if you're trying to think out how to plan your factory. And listening to all this noise. 4, 1, 20, 17. Satisfactory is all about the numbers. Garrett, do you use the calculator for Satisfactory? The calculators are genius. If you don't use the calculators. Use calculator on your desk? Cool. Ooh, is that somebody? Oh, boys and girls, guess what? I found him.
Oh!
You found him?
I found him.
Found it?
I found it.
Oh my goodness.
And what is it?
direction
It's
from
just
the hab
one.
is it?
One guy with a single canister on him. Get out of here.
Got a canister now. Oh my god.
Got a canister.
I never thought I'd be
We're
so
still
happy to
going
hear
up.
somebody has a canister.
Yeah,
Me,
we're
warrior?
committed. We have to go up.
You're committed? Okay. I'm coming back. I'm going to start running soil right away. Get that resin going.
Yay!
Yay!
That's kind of.
Yeah, I'm heading back to base 2. I was following your tether line midnight.
That's pretty righteous, right?
How are you doing?
I
Okay,
just
or the
needed you to
tractor
know.
is having a rough
I love
time?
you.
going up? Because I'm making it like really steep.
Gareth, I love you too, bud.
Yippee for midnight, he found.
Yeah, that was applause worthy, man.
Yeah, I'm basically having to hold the gas to keep myself on the ramp.
Yeah.
Okay.
Make it less steep.
Waiting for death number 2? Heck no. I got a tether line back home. I got a full canister of soil. We're rolling now.
Getting that thing out of the way.
He was pretty far away. He was far away, and I was just cutting through rock, looking on left and right off of the tether line, and saw a shiny body, and there he was. All right, where's that centrifuge at?
It's on the platform.
It's on the
Ready to
platform.
go.
Ready to go. It's all loaded up for resin? No. It's loaded up for compound. Here we go.
Yay!
Let me get some more.
Imagine like having that glitch with the soil centipede right now, where it stops working.
Shut up! What are you saying something like that? That's crazy, man.
Say that.
What is it with you and these glitches?
Just go on and jinx is what.
Wouldn't it be horrible if the whole thing shut down? I had to start all over again. Oh yeah, love it.
Let's see, we got some generators around here too. Let's get some power going.
You can't play this game with headphones on. Way too jumpy. Are you talking about like? Are you talking about my voice, or are you talking about just the sounds?
Yeah, we got the meeting.
How are we still going on? Are we skipping one layer?
I don't know. I feel like we've been going up a while. But what you could do is when you make the ramp up, you can do a steep section and then give a flat. So do a steep ramp and then a flat, and I can just power up the ramp and then stop on each flat.
Oh yeah, okay.
I see where you buried the stuff, Ron.
Leave it there. Or we'll never hear the end of it from chat.
Sorry, what happened?
What's the best way to run from the surface down? What's the best way to run what? From the surface down to the cave system? We can truly bury it now? Yeah, we can absolutely bury it now. We cover it over. What was I doing?
I'm getting soil to bring back. So
Getting soil? Well, how about I do something for us to give us a nice little edge here?
Yes, my friend.
Oh, it doesn't
My
work on the
friend.
rough terrain.
My friends.
Yeah. My little friend.
Can you make us wide mods? That'd be really
I did.
helpful.
I unlocked it.
That was boost.
I did boost and wide.
Can you bring it?
No, man. I'm working on soil to get our base going. Run back down, sir.
Yeah, we just finally made it to the very soft terrain.
Very
I
top.
think we're on the way to the up layer.
I can't run it to you unless you guys have a tether line. Somebody would have to come down.
There was a tether line. And
You
yes, we're
scared
back
the
at
heck
the
out
rough
of me
terrain.
right there.
Dude, don't be
Oh
standing.
my god,
Don't be
where's the
standing
next
to
layer?
I just need
Yeah, I
to
think we're skipping it.
love
I'm gonna start
And game,
drilling
love you
to
too,
the
buddy.
next section.
Oh, rolling now. Get me rolling. Get me down and dirty. Look at that. We can even flatten now. Oh, God. The heavens have opened up.
Canisters.
Canisters. Beautiful thing. Wide mod, boost mod, all the mods.
Oh, we made it.
You made it. Good job. Good job, guys.
Let's go. Great ramp.
Oh my god, compound. We find revenue.
It's like- how many levels did you wind up going up overall? Did you went?
One.
You just went up one. Nice.
Yeah. Never been happier to find some
Good job.
compound.
Good job. You need to tether it. I want to see your ramp.
Okay, you might want to come down the ramp for a sec. My tractor rolled down a bit just as we got to the top.
Let's see. Let's get another carbon on this power here.
You're not leaving me behind, are you?
Thank
What
you.
is it to make the mods? What do we need? Zinc?
Zinc. Let's get the next thing around a resin. I need to make some platforms. Make a platform. Let's have that sucker.
Oh, dude, where are you? I'm gonna die.
Did they change the
go
way
down the ramp and come
voxels
back.
work lately? I don't think lately. I think the last time they did a major change on it was creative. Was it creative? I want to say creative. When they did
Are we
creative
able
mode.
to do the drill mod, or?
If we have enough bites. I don't know if we have enough bites, man. I would get the B first before we do that. Need the platform B. Thank you.
I'm gonna grab some more bites.
Yep. The little ones are all over the place.
Yeah, they really are.
Next round of resin, make some storage.
Clean up this place.
Well, we can definitely get an organic to carbon going.
So there's a bunch of resin in front of you up high. Can we get to that?
Oh yeah, okay.
You took a break from the game, and now that we're back working the last few of us achievements, I've noticed the terraforming is different. Yeah, if you took a break before creative, the terraforming is more sensitive. I honestly wish it would go back. I think they increase the speed for ease of use, just in single player mode. And to be honest with you, it's too sensitive. If you go into creative,
Resin or compound next?
if you go into creative, you have that slider that you can, manipulate. But what do we need? Resin, compound. What do we want to make?
Look at me, I'm flattening. Feels good to be able to flat.
Need a slow mod for the terrain tool? Yeah, I don't understand why they haven't done that either. They can I would think that that would be something that they could easily do. Give us an ultra wide mod. Give us a slowdown mod.
We have enough for the drill mod. Can I do it?
Yeah, go for it. What did we want to build? Somebody wanted to build something? I mean, you guys wanted storage, but... Conveyor belts for automation? Yeah, well... You missed the demo that we just did with Ron's resource train. It's not automated, but... It's pretty damn nice. Need clay for drill mods? Yeah, if you're going to spin anything up, spin up that.
Yeah, clay. I'll wait next.
I mean, we can't do the chem lab. We can't do any of that stuff. That's all upstairs. Gotta get tungsten. Oh, we could do a trade platform. So we can convert some of the malachite over to... Oh, no. What does it take for this? What does it take for the small shredder? Does it take an iron? You said you had an idea?
Yeah, I'm gonna make a printer so we come back with a medium storage instead of just having the tractor.
Oh, that's a large shredder. What's the small shredder? 2 iron.
Two
yeah,
iron.
I still need iron.
We
There's
can
a
make
lot
more
of
platforms though.
There's a lot of debris down there. You're absolutely right. There is a lot of debris down there. Okay, so hold on. So let's do this. I saw a little bit of debris here already. Somebody had it on the ground. Yes, right here. We can't... Can we put these small debris onto the trade platform?
No. Only scrap.
It has to be scrap, right?
Right.
So we can't even scrap those. Yeah, that doesn't work. That does not work.
Just doing another platform so we can get the smelter up and running also.
Arctic Wraith. How could I not notice you were in plain sight for the last 20 minutes? Who are you talking about? You're in the shelter? Okay. Well, why aren't you in voice chat? And I don't really appreciate that, sir. If you're going to come on my live stream, you make it known that you're going to be on my live stream and don't play games. Now, I can chew you out in person. Buddy. Welcome, Arctic Wraith.
Oh, Ron, I didn't know we already had another platform there. My bad.
Platforms
They're
are
already
good.
going.
Yeah, we need
Can
some
always-
storage. We can start organizing this stuff. a little bit.
When there's a platform, we can put the storage.
I pulled you in to voice chat, sir. But in the future, don't do that unless you announce yourself. And I can't hear your microphone at all, by the way.
It takes a minute for him to set up his microphone.
Oh my gosh, dude! I just fell off our ramp and somehow did not die.
Hey, where's the ramp at? I want to check out your spiral.
We're still making some resin, so we'll be back.
Oh, you guys don't have a location to it?
Well,
Just our beacons.
yeah.
It's just your beacons. You guys are way over there.
Yeah, we're south of the Hab and up.
South and up, yeah. I wonder if I can make enough tethers to go over there. Do you have somewhat of a tether line? Did you guys start off of a tether line?
There was a tether line, so we followed it and we went a little bit off the tethers. Get to the thick wall.
Bedtime for you, nerd? Alright, buddy. Thanks for being here, man.
I think we're full.
Yeah, I think we're full. Should we head back down?
No, we're getting more. I brought the printer so we can... I mean, you can drive, but I'm gonna bring all the resources that I can. I'm gonna print another medium storage.
You're just gonna carry it back down?
Yeah. I mean, it's not easy, but it's worth it.
Yeah. Oh yeah. In this case, it certainly is.
Testing.
Hear you now.
There we go.
Hello, Arctic.
Hello.
You heard me in chat, though, right?
Yes.
Okay. Please, in the future, make yourself known. Don't just jump in, alright?
Yeah, I didn't know if there was a thing where the stream chat had so that I could not join directly, so...
It's alright. You can always send me a DM, though.
Ah, okay.
Thanks.
But I was kind of figuring how long could I be hidden before somebody realizes. And somehow, despite being in plain sight for a good minute in the stream, I was not noticed. I was in the shelter the whole time.
Yeah. Again, don't really care for that. So
Yeah, sorry about that.
thank you.
Yeah, sorry.
All right, no worries. I'm over
So
it.
is there anything you need help with?
Yeah, just get. I think if you want to start working on the base, we've got base stuff that we could work on. Just start laying out whatever. I'm kind of trying to find their ramp. I don't know if I can find their ramp at all.
I think we should head back down.
There wasn't a tether line
Sounds
the
good.
way I came in, but on the way I did die.
All right.
But,
Well,
no, I don't know.
I'll let you.
I didn't see where they built the ramp either.
Sure. I'll let you start hitting the base stuff up. When you guys get back down with your giant resources that you're gathering, I want to see the ramp that you guys made.
Of course.
Thank you, sir.
We're working our way back down now.
So which way was it?
Yeah, right. Right. I'm trying to find you too. I mean, if I look at my compass, you guys are like far away. Or is that that's not a dead body. What color are you guys?
Let's see.
I think the color system's all messed up in here, but
All is orange.
Yeah,
I think I'm green.
For me, OLM is yellow. For me, OLM is orange.
I think
For
our
me,
way
OLM
down
is
right over
orange, Michael's yellow, and Ron is blue.
what'd you say, Mike? Hole, what did you say?
Never mind, false alarm.
Ron, you think we can get a research chamber up?
Oh,
Sure,
found it here.
we've got the generator, so we can power it. Yeah, go ahead. We can put a couple up, get the bike count up. The other thing we're going to want to do is get us a nice ramp up to the surface.
We need to get what, compound, right? I gotta do compound run.
Okay, we're not gonna touch the ramp from this point.
Oh, God, it's stretching.
All right, good deal. I'm ready to go down when you are.
Wait for me. Is there any more compound around?
I'm doing a compound right now.
Not from what I can see.
Mini.
The compound that I mined was right here by the sphalerite. It was mixed with the sphalerite deposit that I'm basically sitting
Oh, it's
on.
here.
Yeah, I've got some
Underneath the
soil on me
ramp.
too if you guys need it. Hey, Minuet, the save files are definitely in the shared folder, and I believe they're under cave alternate start or cave starts, and there's every planet there for you. I'll be right back, everybody.
Okay.
We have an open a platform for it, right?
Yeah, we need about 3 or 4 bees. We need the.
Stay here, stay here.
I just did the compound.
Okay. Spin up some more resin. Let me get some more soil. I've got 1 canister on me.
I got 2 canisters.
Okay, just need 1 to top it off. We'll spin up some more resin. We need some more storage, and we also need some more bee platforms.
I think that's about it. Let's go down.
Got resin started.
Oh boy.
Great.
Let me look really fast, Minuet.
They're under creative scenarios. In the Astroneer folder, there's one that says creative scenarios, and that's where all of the alternates start.
Yep.
from.
Yeah, you're right. That must have got changed or something, right?
It's been that way a long time. Which
Okay.
You should probably pull them out and put them up top, right?
No, that's fine.
Oh, it's just one resin and 2 compound for those chamber.
Oh,
I'm just
you're rolling
somersaulting
down.
our tunnel.
Alt Cave start 2019. There, May 2019.
Where you at, Ron?
I'm looking for some zinc swallow. Right?
I have a ceramic if you want to do your drill mod.
Oh yeah, I do need to do that. Be back in a minute. See if I can find some.
Guys, you should see the tractor rolling down the ramp.
I'm trying to see the ramp. Get down the ramp so I can look up the ramp.
Yeah, we're coming down.
Where's the ramp? He said you've been coming down for the last 20 minutes. Killing me.
We need to see the ramp.
Killing me, Smalls.
The ambition is real.
Midnight, did you get your drill mod?
No, but that's okay. I'm good. I think we're going to wrap it up here in 9 minutes. It's been almost 3 hours. I said 15 minutes ago, about 20 minutes ago. But I want to check out their ramp here. So I see them coming back. So where take me to your ramp.
My camera angle in this tunnel is so bad.
I want to see this ramp.
I know. I want to see how well they did without a canister to be able
Take
to
us.
smooth.
To the ramp.
We were. Oh, we just got to the bottom of the ramp.
Don't keep us waiting for too long.
Well, I think we should use the flattening tool to make a path from the bottom of the ramp back to the hatch.
Yeah, okay.
Not bad, guys. Good job on solving
Where's
the
ramp
puzzle.
at?
Good job on getting the puzzle going. It was a lucky find to find that canister.
Took a minute though.
No, it took a long minute. And if we waited for Hole and Mighty, we'd still be sitting here trying to trying to get a piece of resin. They're all like, wait, let's make a medium whatever, and let's make this. Let's come back with a full load of all of it. I'm just like, can you imagine if we were waiting on those guys?
Yeah, that would have taken too long.
The one canister makes the challenge winnable. It absolutely does. As long as you don't squander those resources in the beginning. Because can you imagine if your first reaction is, oh, I need to make a canister with those 2 pieces of resin?
But
You're
you can't because
you're
somebody's
you're
following
hosed
you.
because you know you don't have the resources to make the soul centrifuge after that point. So that's kind of tough.
Very tough.
If somebody wants to just start tethering in a southward direction from the hab, you'll probably run into us.
Start tethering from the southward
you talked
direction
about
from
that
the hab.
He's talking about the blue line over here. Like, the thing that goes just...
Hold on, I'll start working on it. I mean, there is kind of a tether line here, so I don't know. You're like due south of the hab?
Yeah, but that curves... That curves...
Hey, Arctic, hold on a second. Are you guys due south from the hab?
Yeah, we're due
You see our beacon?
I see your beacon, but that's off of... That's
We're on the ground.
Yeah, we're on
if
the
you
bottom of
can
the
look at the stream and look at the compass that I have, I've got a blue person that is off of south. It's more along, like, I don't know, what is that? East?
Let's see, we're 2, so I'm gonna get away from him so you can see 2 people.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not detecting a player due south.
Never
I
mind,
see a
I'm just
corp
gonna make it back.
north, east by southeast. Oh wait, no, the player you're talking about, that's a corpse. I'm looking on the stream right there. That's not a player, that's a corpse.
Yeah, I wonder if that's... I don't know, somebody didn't clean up their corpse or something.
Probably.
Yeah, that might have
Or
been
is
me.
my corpse for whenever I try to get over here.
That's to the right of
Could
us.
be mine, but I don't know. But...
Somebody want to take care of the gas guy above us?
Okay, on it.
Oof. I don't
You
know.
gas guys right there.
I don't know if that was me, but man.
Okay, I'm down to green player.
Oh, I'm seeing 2 players really close.
I missed that tether. Hold on.
Why is everyone on my compass orange?
Right. And that's what I'm saying. The compass is totally messed up.
Okay, so yeah, so I see orange
Yeah,
players.
they
Yeah,
have
we-
is that the compass will show 10 things at a time, and some things have priority over others.
They're
The
trying to come
shelter
towards
being
us.
the highest priority.
Okay, I see you. You guys are like green or something? I see you. You're over here.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think I might have been reading the location
Yep.
the original had.
I wasn't even exposed for that long. I was exposed for only a solid...
Who's tethering
second.
behind me?
That's it. There's
Oh, I'd put
no
one down.
way that killed me.
All right.
Hey guys.
Hey, what's up, man?
Report.
Hey.
Good to see you. Good to see you, buddy.
Hey, we made it.
All right. Did you smooth your ramp on the way down, or did you keep it the
Yeah.
original?
No, we kept it the original.
All right, where is it at? Show it to me here.
Yeah, follow.
I don't have that many
Yeah,
tethers
guys have
though.
Guys, yeah. Oh, okay.
That's all. That's all the tethers I have.
I've got a
No,
comp-
no, no.
I've got a
Bring
compound
the
here.
tractor. Bring the tractor. That's not gonna be enough. Oh, we can print some tethers
got it.
here. Compound. You take all the tethers.
Michael
I'm
G,
really
tether up
tired.
behind us, buddy. I'll tether from here.
I have some tethers as well.
You have some tethers? Thank you, sir.
At least we found them.
Oh, Jesus, that's it. Hold on, hold on.
Oh, wait a minute.
Wait, you went the wrong way? Did you go the wrong way? Why does I feel like this is the blind leading the blind?
Oh, here. Yeah, this
At
is
least
the
there's
right
an
one.
allocated deposit over here.
Yeah, this is the ramp.
There was never a ramp. There was never a ramp.
Here.
This is it.
Ramp was a lie.
Yeah, this is.
This is the oh yes. Oh, this is pretty good though.
It gets much better towards the top.
Michael G, you got compound or something? We're out of tethers, bud. We're out of tethers.
The ramp was always a lie.
That's big brain stuff right there. It's a good ramp. I'm halfway, Michael. I'm halfway, Michael G. I gotta come back down for some oxygen. Hold on.
I have plenty of compound. I can make, or resin. I can make oxygen filters.
How did it not connect? I was not too far.
You gotta use the vocal panners, you know, run and place and run and place and run and place.
Run and face.
I just gave someone the tethers.
Somebody stop tethering. It's alright, we'll come back up. This is good stuff. You guys did good work here. This is where you must have found the resin or something up here, right?
Yeah. The
Oh
compound
no,
is
you guys had to go up
resin.
another level?
No. Just the resin. It was on the top. The ceiling.
Yeah, the resin was in the ceiling.
Was in the ceiling here. Nice.
Just here.
Nice. That's some good work. That's some good work right here.
I've went as far as
Yeah.
my tractor.
Yeah, nice job. Nice job. Like I said, the first time we had somebody try to ramp up in one of these challenges, the ramp didn't turn out that well. It was a challenge to get up it. It was very jaggedy and stuff like that. All right, well, thank you everybody for watching. Thank you guys for being here and participating, and thank you for everybody who's done the plot challenge and put down some incredible builds. If you guys, again, if anybody wants to check those out, you can download it from the shared folder. I believe there's two, right? There's a blank one, and then there's the one that everybody's been working on, so you can check them both out. And if not, there's plenty of other stuff you can load up and run. At any rate, I want to thank Ron, Mighty Wolf, Michael G, Hole, Arctic for joining tonight. Appreciate it. You guys have a wonderful evening, and we'll talk to you later. Bye, everybody.
Bye-bye, everybody.
Bye.